One of us should
I'm glad
open
you
you face.
enjoyed it and hated it at the same time.
I fell.
It was wonderful.
So sad.
Lucifer, someone stole our
You fell?
What?
We'll have to see what we see.
You know what? I'm gonna put my legs
Not my
together like
feet.
I'm in VR to be able to do what my avatar's doing. There we go.
Hey, could we?
Oh, there you are.
I was telling you, this is where we.
Oh,
like,
even Squiddy Boy's confused. He doesn't even know where to sit anymore.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, my whole day is messed up.
Why is it
This is my seat.
We sit here.
I've been here for 2 weeks now.
I can leave it 2 weeks.
It's got my buttons
That
from
one,
there.
it's like that episode of Friends.
Listen, I could just sit right next to you, but it'd be a little bit weird. Oh, now we
I
got
see
it.
now.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Question.
All right. Well,
Can you
Hey, you're not Squid. What is
That
this?
seems to be what the question is.
I'm just gonna
Oh,
sit.
okay.
Fine, I'll be up here.
I hope you're okay with this.
Gestures? Yes, I can. These aren't swing chairs.
See my butt cheek right there?
I
You
forgot.
sitting in?
Okay, Link, you
My
didn't want
button
any
print?
cracks in the elevator.
Don't make me finger point you.
Does your necklace have a Wi-Fi thing in it?
swear to God.
What
I have them because I have to work
What
on
was that?
I'm too busy.
Hey, no touching. Your rules.
Oh no, you wouldn't make any here.
I don't know if you even saw that.
They'd be like existing.
I did. You colored in my face.
Okay. I didn't know if you had blocked. Or the animation's blocked. Wait, I'm shown. Is that blocking?
The only one who actually
it's
made a
fine.
song for the elevator.
If you show someone the avatar, does it actually still keep the like animations blocked if you have that on your safety settings?
You know, like regular.
If I find something, I'll let you know.
I don't think so.
I'm a little
Yeah,
sick.
I'm showing you avatar though.
Good
You might get sick.
Hello.
I'm sick too,
Trying to find a
it's okay.
seat. Can go over here. Wow.
Hope you don't mind me sitting behind you, sir.
I'm just gonna
Oh, and is Squid showing up today?
He is. He said he's gonna be a little bit late.
Can I sit down, Ian?
Oh no, did OBS already quit? What is this? Thanks, OBS.
Jeez, I wonder why.
Who's that? Is that Squid?
I'm ready, yes.
There's a squid back there.
They just pulled your knife. I'm like,
Cabby, dude, long time
I did it. I did it. Get the fuck down from
Well,
there.
just keeping the fire warm for you.
Oh my god. I was,
That's the thanks I get.
What the hell?
my last 10 minutes were just like Mach speed, everything.
I'm the fan. Hello.
Okay.
You know what would be a good idea is closing the stream before we start.
That would be a great idea. Get those frames back.
I'm already comfortable.
I'm going to show.
Okay.
Usually I find you don't need to close Unity, but close that little world upload window. For some reason that eats all your friends.
I'm always.
Oh, anything VRChat SDK related is like always contacting like their servers. Just like close their components.
You'll be okay.
Especially the pipeline manager.
Yeah, that one.
I believe in you.
I don't know if it's fixed for you.
You'll find
You want me to call
Wait,
you?
When I look down though.
Posted ahead of time. Oh, I gotta block avatars already.
I love people that look like
Squid is dying.
I'm probably having some
I know.
residual performance loss from all the applications I was running before this.
Hello. Thank you. And me.
You can if you want to. It's open to you.
All right, and Chrome's closed too.
That is disturbing. Seeing worlds in progress.
See, I kind of want to test the
Someone
elevator
give it
during
to me in the
this,
board.
but I think we'd need like 3 elevators.
I became one with it.
Yeah, okay, but what about the elephant?
Probably.
Hello, elevators.
My current.
So,
benches
how many
are
people do you think
player
that
side
one
limit
couch
is
can fit?
15.
I think we can fit more.
Okay.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
All right, can everybody please go to the first center couch over
For a
here?
reason.
Oh god, no.
I mean, they didn't assign seats, but I said.
Oh my god, snuggle puddle.
This is mine now.
We're just gonna start patting people.
It's like a photo session.
Do we optimized? I can
So all I see is just a bunch of name tags. I can't read any of them.
This is your fault.
Oh no. Wait, so what, wait, what's happening
Frankly,
here?
I kind of like it.
You?
Oh no, I'm
It's
just
like
joking. Like
community
all I
meetups,
see are it's like name tags above that. You can't read any of them.
Oh, we're doing photos. I don't know if I'm in front of anyone. I'm sorry.
We're doing one.
I'm in front of someone.
Are we doing photos? Hold on, hold
I
on.
don't know. I just brought this up because it was kind of funny, but
Yeah,
like
I
all I
know.
see is name tags.
Oh, hey, now someone's in my mouth.
I don't know why.
Get out of his
Wow.
mouth.
That's pretty
Hey.
hot.
Bro, you're in my mouth.
Wanna take photo, yeah, ice?
Oh yeah.
That's what she said.
There we go.
You guys actually want a photo?
Yeah, of course. Hello.
I just said 2 blue people. Come on. All right, you're just gonna be blue in a loading bar.
Perfect.
Facts.
Oh no.
Sometimes it just be that way.
Hey, you down in front.
Sometimes you just gotta be
Oh,
like
no.
that.
Like that sometimes.
He's got the 100% loading bar. Oh, there it goes.
Oh.
What about Rubik? He's just sitting over there.
I'm sorry, Rubik.
worry
He's
about
AFK.
Hold on, I'll take care of it. I'll take care
Shall
of
we
it.
just change to his couch instead?
There we go. Okay.
It sounds like video's frozen though.
Take him.
All right.
Perfect.
Wow.
Are we all ready? Oh, not yet.
People
You're
are
not gonna
over
go
there.
down?
Okay.
You should probably.
Mm.
Oh, come on. Okay. no,
Oh
you
wait,
stay right
hold
here.
on. I got. It's a terrible picture. Everyone's avatar's blocked.
It was mine last week.
Amazing.
Oh, it's mine this
Doesn't
week.
work.
Okay.
What
Alright.
should you like out?
Alright.
You can have it.
Oh, they're coming in. They're all popping in.
I'm gonna tell my mom though.
Oh no.
That he crashed. He
Creativity
crashed.
up, frames down.
I know your mom. She's in the call.
Frames
That's
down.
fine.
Frames
I
down.
have this quest ready. I should be optimized.
Let us know
Oh
when
no,
you're
when
anywhere
the
near
arms stop moving.
near having a.
Oh,
They're
no.
almost
Yeah.
there. They're almost there. I should probably turn name tags off.
You know what? I'm gonna
Might be smart.
I'll just be here, AFK.
Just one more gray man right there.
One more gray.
Just one more. One more gray man. Come on, you can do it.
11 sound files.
You're sitting in my face.
I'm sorry. You're not changing. I'm just gonna take the picture.
Stand here.
Gray man.
But my actual head is behind my neck. It's epic.
Perfect.
We got it.
Block your immediately. Perfect.
Quickly grab your
It's
seats.
not actually bad.
Disperse.
Oh god.
Okay, so
I have an important favor to ask of
okay.
Legends.
So now let's get started here. Okay.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Yeah, 1 second. I can't,
I can't tell you why I need to do this, but I need to take a picture of you dabbing.
I did.
Just get a picture of him AFK. He sometimes dabs that way.
cool.
I'll film my shot and it's not
Yeah.
pressing buttons. They'll just
Okay, one more time. Sorry, I was too late.
Handstand and it went
Thank you.
right down my back. During my ass.
And we're ready. Okay.
Are we?
Okay, we are. We're ready. I thought I'd be super late. I'm only moderately 3 minutes late.
Moderately 3
Okay.
minutes late. Yeah.
Pass the kiss to you. You pass the kiss to him.
What just happened?
All right, guys, can we just quiet down for a second, real quick? Cyan, could you tell everyone to shut up?
Guys, shut up.
I'm using a laptop.
Shut up.
What is that, girl?
Oh, you. Yeah, so welcome to the community meetup. This is a meetup we do once a week, every Saturday, 4 p.m. EST. Don't know what time that is in your time zone. Just convert it from there. That's my time zone. Anyways, that's just if you guys joined off of a friend's. So funny.
Wow.
Oh, you said welcome to the community up, and he started clapping and looked around, and no one else was.
Anyways, so what this event is it's just an event for you guys to show off what you're working on, basically. When I'm done talking, I'm going to ask if anybody has anything they want to show, and then we'll sort of build up a list, at which point we will go through that list, and we'll just kind of keep going through worlds until we either run out of time. I usually cut the event off at around 3 hours from now, or we just run out of worlds.
Yeah.
So with that said, I believe I don't. How do I pronounce your name? Because there's a scary way to pronounce your name.
You
Okay.
can say it whatever you want. Say whatever you want. Call me queer boy if you want. I'm fine. I think Legends.
Hello, Legends. I'm looking through my nose hole right now, and I can't really. Hello.
Hello.
Wow. Hello.
All right. So, was there anyone else that asked ahead of time, or was it just them?
I think I was the only one who asked in the Discord. But yeah.
Okay.
I will have some time limitations.
Want to show off some sketcher?
Okay. Sooner
Are you
you
using
will
the
go.
correct
you
thing?
Sooner?
Mine's
Yeah, sketcher.
So
I've got
we'll just.
Probably be.
Okay, just give me a sec, guys. I gotta write one at a time.
No, show up to man. What do you mean? Hello?
Yeah, we're gonna do Suna first.
The microphone is.
I'll just say nothing.
Okay, perfect. Now talk. I
Suna.
made it perfect.
How's this?
Much better.
Much better.
Grab his knee.
Small from over here.
Abby. Alright.
Go grab his knee.
I have one.
Something too.
Yes. I also have a world to show. So would you mind if I went before you?
Sure.
Cool. Okay.
You want to show a map?
I got a thing.
Sketch has something. Wow.
No. I'm just passing by to see.
I am.
Oh, you're
Strong bad.
Like 6-7 times now. I'm always either off, cut off right
It's
at
not
the
me,
edge,
I swear.
or I'm not in it.
I didn't want to be part of it, and look what happened.
I guess I'm lucky.
Why are you poking me in the eyes?
Okay, so is there anyone else after that? Legends, are you showing something?
Oh, I can't hear you, Legends.
Legends is not showing a world.
Okay.
Community meetup cancelled.
We can't hear you.
So far we've
No
got.
point.
Check
So
your
far
snake
we've got
settings.
Suna. Sorry, how do I pronounce your name? QYR.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kier.
Kier. Okay.
Yes.
We got Suna, we got Kier. What's your language? Miss Stabby. Oh, you got me, you got Varnion, and Strong Bad, and then Sketchu. Does that sound about right?
If we have less than like 20 people at the end, I'll show something, but we can't have 40 people in my tiny ass room. I don't think it's gonna work.
Yep, still nothing.
Okay, cool.
This one.
Try disabling your Windows settings and then like re-enable it, since you can't switch yet.
I flipped on a banana.
Disable the wrong microphone. It'll automatically switch to the right one.
I'm also the one that made the shaders on your avatar.
Suna.
Suna, you wanna
Yeah, the one
Suna.
over here.
Hello, Suna.
Wait, do you
Would
have
you
a
like
world
to
though?
come up and explain your world?
New avatar?
Oh, never mind. Wait,
I'm
show.
basically starting to work on another nightclub, and I want to take the time. I heard there's a lot of questions about bakery, so I'm explaining a bit while the rest of everyone can explore a bit from what's there.
Okay, cool.
So it won't take long.
Yeah. Take us ahead. Well, do the portal.
Oh, Legends is.
Oh, is there enough room for a portal there? There's a lot of people still.
It's been going on
Let's
for
see,
a while.
maybe we should angle it a bit more.
My frames are back.
Good job.
Actually, whoever wanted to do second should do first now, because I have to change the player count.
Failing.
How many do you have?
Okay.
'Cause I
Oops,
do
wrong button.
9.
Wrong button.
Quickly,
Okay, I would recommend if you guys do not have your player caps at 40, set them to 40.
Block these
Oh wait, should we tell people also about like my respawn shaders that I accidentally just showed?
Yes.
I would
So
only
if you-
take maybe a minute, and then I'm done.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. If you guys are new to the meetup, make sure you select CyanLaser and just click Show Avatar. He's got shaders that will tell you when to respawn, when to shut up, when legends, and when what's the other one? Touch everything, rainbows.
Yeah, that one too.
nothing.
So the real thing is, if you didn't happen to see the respawn shader, then you don't, or then you have my shader blocked. So I just accidentally did it.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
right, it's important to note that if you have an avatar, try to be like good or better.
Anyway, I can
Or
go
else-
portal.
Oh yeah.
Changing a second.
Yeah. If you
I
have
made it
a
40
bad
now.
avatar, I
as well.
Already?
have some efficient avatars that you can clone off me. This one is one of them, by the way.
Yeah, I made 40.
Okay. I'm getting like really low frames just with everybody. I see a lot of red.
Maps 40 plus.
You think this is a good
I'm changing it. You can make
Switch to
the map 40
green.
plus in the browser.
Invite
Switch
our
to
friends,
green,
guys.
guys.
I
Oh, you will be purged.
So it would be green.
Oh,
Eventually.
Thank you, Rubik.
Invite our friends plus.
Yeah, I've got
Invite plus?
as long as it's plus, I believe.
Invite plus or friends plus.
So it's up to
whichever
you.
one you want.
Yeah.
Is this a quest avatar?
We'll soon go first then.
it's one I
He
made
fixed his map.
myself for fun.
I'm using a model with one mesh
Oh,
material.
are we getting crashed?
I have no idea why it's 39. I put knife 40 in it.
That's fine.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Someone joined.
Oh gosh, my frames!
40.
Yes,
It's Friends Plus.
The community meetup has been
Yikes.
Friends Plus lately. But hey, at least that means we can just join it.
I mean,
How are there still so many
make
people
one
here?
window, so it should be better.
I think probably one of us needs to get.
Cyan, settings, and if you go to other options, you can actually click the skip go button and load.
For no reason.
No, I don't.
Oh, you missed it, you know.
I have that, but it's only for what is it? Labs worlds that it matters. Like I don't think you can skip that one.
Yeah. No, that one, that option actually skips the little go button.
Oh, I mean, I
So you can just
did
go
that
directly
already.
into the world.
When they introduced that setting, like I clicked it. It's just it doesn't affect lab worlds. If you can go, you guys should, because I'm at 42.
I'm at 43 out of 39.
43? Can we get 44? 44.
Is this new?
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Disable that now.
All right, join.
Yeah, Jesse, this event happens every week on Sunday, like this exact time. So if you guys have friends in the world, you should join off of them because, you know, the portal died. I'm going to see if I can get in. Oh no, don't be a slow download. Seems kind of slow. I guess I just gotta look at the comments here. Fiona's trying to get on. Not much happening, but overall, yeah, frames were pretty bad. I think this is gonna be one of those events that's probably like 60 people. Hopefully it doesn't get to 70 again. Don't want another one of those meetups where we're literally dying. Or computers are dying, not me. Okay, it's probably going to be faster if I actually redo it. Because I know that is a VRChat problem and not a computer problem. Didn't I already? It's even slower! Okay, I'm just going to have to sit here and wait this time. Yeah, going well, other than extremely slow downloads, which is what I'm blaming VRChat, because it can't be my internet, because every time I've checked, I always still have nice speeds. You're still fixing your map, Mycloth? Yeah. I assume that's related to the, trigger bugs happening. Is it going even slower now? How is this possible? Do I need to restart VRChat here? Let's just try and restart this. This is pointless. Where is link launch world? Try this again. I'll eventually get to see Tsuna's world here. Please let this be cached. Good cache. Look at that. Perfect. Instant. Instant. How?
Look how many purples
What?
are here, dude.
Wait, where is everybody?
I'm lagging, dude. That's how many people are fucking in the.
Yo, they're all the way down there. There's like a club area where they chilling at.
Where was down there? I just see white walls. Okay, it's down the walls.
Right there. Yeah. Follow the walls.
Wow, this is cool.
Oh.
And I don't know what happened. They wouldn't let me join, so I had to restart.
The thing that on my arm here is OVR drop, so it's just a window that's connected to my desktop. And so obviously this is the YouTube comments.
No, this way.
took me so long to get into this world. Wait, Jason, are you Splinks right now, or are you your normal avatar?
What?
Oh, hold on.
Oh gosh, so many frame drops.
Oh, my we got a slideshow going on.
Yeah, that's true.
I just wanted to show how big it is. And
I hear Asuna, but I don't see Asuna.
No, that's the other one. Ah, dude, I'm not. I'm here.
We're good.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
I don't know what's going on.
Spell painted? Yeah. Good.
Look at I just checking out the beautiful wall textures.
Yeah, I do weight paint, but this is a static mesh. So
No, I know. I have a question. I'm working on one right now. Do
I like
you
how
know
I
how to
hear
fix
sounds
it when you get
conjecture.
pink weight paint?
I should be able to fix pretty much all the issues that we're having,
No,
like
I'm just asking.
VRChat,
I
avatars,
on one of my models, I somehow got pink weight paint on one of my models somehow.
Yeah, we should definitely have quest avatar requirements.
Yeah, I know how to
Then
fix it.
I won't fit in that.
Right?
No, blue means nothing's weighted to it.
No,
usually.
that's black. No, blue means it's weighted to something. Black means it's weighted to absolutely nothing. Yes. Blue, however, can having blue could mean it's weighted 0.001% to something or 1%. So you can't tell, which means it's a mess.
But then what's pink? I don't know what pink is.
Pink might be it's weighted to everything actually.
But I can't remove it, and I even tried the vertices, see if the vertices weight painted or not.
Yeah, Blender has some problems with file import, specifically FBX and so on. So sometimes you just need to take it into a different program and export it back, otherwise it will not work.
Pink does typically mean there's nothing weighted. So just try putting a single stroke on it, and you'll see it'll alter in blue, and you'll start filling in.
No, pink should be materials missing, no?
No, like a
weight paint. That's something different.
It's like for avatar stuff, right?
Oh well.
Yeah, because I had pink. I don't know how I got pink.
Anyway.
Try.
We can move on. I just needed a sense of scale.
Okay, in pose mode, it just stays where it is.
If it moves fine.
Yeah, so nothing's weighted.
Yeah, nothing's weighted.
Yeah, we can move on. I didn't say, like, there's a weird thing where in VRChat the lighting is actually less strong than it should be in Unity. Have you ever noticed in VR versus desktop? Like in desktop everything is sort of dark, and in VR it's kind of really light and it's kind of really strange.
Now we can.
Because the shadows here should be stronger.
Yeah, but that also has a reason, because when you're in VR, your entire vision is occupied by the display. So if you make your map darker, your eyes just compensate for it, so you don't actually see that it's darker. So basically
it's
you
probably
have
also
to make sure
because of the colors of the screen, no? Because it's a really stark difference. Like I have a map where that should be completely pitch black, and it is in desktop, but as VR user, it's not at all.
Yeah.
What headset are you on?
True. But the thing is, like, for instance, I have in an area, like in my map launch room, I basically have all the values below 50%, and normally on a monitor that looks quite dull and dark. But when you're in VR, your eyes just compensate, and it's just like a more darker lit environment. You don't actually see that it's darker.
Also, keep in mind that the Oculus will always be slightly brighter as far as blacks go. It doesn't display blacks the same as other OLED displays.
But I also heard some other people say that this map is too bright, and this is actually a gray tone, the same color as the custom blacked out avatars. So I'm confused.
Yeah, you can actually see, because on your avatar you actually do have 100% white, and it's like twice as bright as your world. So
I think the next time I'm testing this,
general,
I'm definitely gonna use some depth textures or just bake in the polygon wire, just so you have a better sense of scale.
Paro, behind you.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, there you are.
You know what also helps a lot is just to add a few objects that show more skill, like things people recognize skill-wise.
I wasn't sure what to wear.
Be it doors, equipment,
Do you have anything you want to say before we end up going to your world, or?
So what I have to say is, you want to take your world first, because I'm not sure my map can handle
Oh, it'll be the exact same amount of people that will become fine.
No, I'm just wondering, because I have a current is Friends Plus, so if we go through more in my Plus, there might trickle down a bit. I don't know. I can
I'm
go.
going to make mine invite plus because I don't want people joining halfway through because I don't want weird random frame drops from people joining.
Yeah.
Buffering
I can do
stuff.
invite plus, but yeah.
We'll need to respawn first. Should
I
I do the
can
shader when we're ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first? Doesn't matter.
You do it first because my map has a full screen shader for important stuff. It's not that laggy, but with 40 people it might be a bit much.
Okay. Yeah, let's respawn.
Yeah.
And then watches everybody disappears.
Yeah.
Like the stairs disappear. That should not happen.
Avatar unblocked.
Yeah, I still try to bake the. Oh.
This is the dev meetup. Okay, you got it.
Okay.
I still tried to bake something in the arrival map, like the entrance of the room where the light.
Rumble invites us, and it's like giving us chills every time it goes about you.
Which one? The one for the skybox, the white one?
The ones I sent you. The one you sent. I sent you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right, yeah. So I've been working on a world the last couple of weeks, and I almost didn't get it in because it's actually technically not functional. So I spent like my last hour, and it's the reason I was almost late. Was because I was trying to get stuff working in it because it's not supposed to be working right now. But anyways, I don't really need to explain a whole lot. When you get in, first of all, I do recommend blocking everyone's avatar.
What?
What? Just because for frame rates, it's very, other than science, it's very important that your frame rate be high. This map is meant for 10 people, but it will fit 40.
So turn off nameplates then.
Yes, nameplates as well. Nameplates is a good idea.
If you want an efficient avatar, just take this. One mesh,
Basically,
one shader, anything.
If we
No
want-
blend shapes.
And avatars, I don't like this at all.
If we want the map to work properly, temporarily, we're just going to need to do stuff to get the frame rate just as high as possible. Otherwise, things will stop working correct. Anyways, yeah, so I guess I'll drop a portal when you get in. There will be 2 cubes. They're very dark, but just walk forward and you'll see them. It's just because I put a bad material on it. And click it, and I recommend turning voices down as well, and maybe put your sound effects at maybe 75%.
Wow.
Is this copyrighted music or?
Oh, yes.
Duh. No, I don't get to enjoy it. Sorry, guys.
Never any ads. Do your portal, run away.
Well, I mean, I don't even run or want them running them.
I'm gonna be this. It's even smaller than that.
VRChat default avatar is the laggy.
Fiona.
Is it?
There's no game mode.
My frame rate starts tanking from everybody loading different avatars.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, did audio break in this world?
I think it did, yeah.
Quick portal soon. Flying hard lights. Portal. Yes, let's go to test. Wait, Squid, can you just go in so I can join off you? Oh my gosh. Squid, no.
I can, as soon as the instance shows up on my menu, I can just join it.
Is that how it works? Who is still here? I don't know. Is Akalink in there?
I think Fiona made it.
Okay, requesting a Fiona.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. It's not refreshing.
How big is the download?
I think it's maybe, I removed a bunch, so maybe 30 megabytes, just under.
Okay.
Oh, I can just.
Just left.
What's going on here?
Waiting for invites because the portal died.
Ah.
Who else is actually? Is Rubik still in here?
Portal.
You didn't even see the portal? Oh, there's an invite. Okay, you guys can request off me once I get in.
No, I also see half of the people in this map like completely frozen in place.
Oh.
Like almost everyone is still here, and they're all like frozen in place.
Interesting, because there's like no triggers in this map, so it's like I don't know what would cause that. Yes, it's not a slow download. But Octu, what's going on? Full stack? Like you have to become a full stack programmer?
They are, yeah. The animations are just playing on a constant loop. The map's not done.
Oh. Oh, it's a platina. I see now.
Jacko? Sorry for pronouncing that wrong. This is basically the World Hub.
By the way, I'm not really organized
The
today.
community meetup where basically people will show off the worlds that they are making.
I just came. It was so loud.
It's on a mission.
Look at the loading bars.
Yeah. Show off the worlds that they are making in progress. It's a public event, so anybody can join. So it's Squid. You're finally using the ghosts?
Almost.
Oh my god, he's finally using the
Practically,
ghost.
I've been exclusively testing it in the Go. So.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a quest map.
It is.
It's a little big, isn't it? 30
When I'm
megabytes?
by myself, I get 60 plus frame rate. That's good. I just finished atlasing today.
Wait, is the Go 60?
Yeah. Well, it caps out at 60. I haven't seen it go past 60 ever.
It's technically capable of 72, but most apps are capped at 60.
Yeah, I think the
It's
actual
like a separate mode. It's like a second mode of it. That's where it caps it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll go up to 72. It might just be capped.
It will,
because like
the
it'll.
quest is much better than the Go. Oh,
I
the
get
Go is
that,
not
but
going to be above 72. No.
It's not.
What?
That's the max refresh rate of the screen. So.
Because I see it just go to 59 and start flickering between 59 and 60 all the time.
On the Go?
Oh, the Go itself is the Go minimum max to 60?
I believe so. Yeah.
The Go, from what I read, the Go has two modes: a 72 hertz mode and then a 60 hertz mode.
Oh. Well, you want me to test on the Quest to make sure? Because I could.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, join us.
Okay.
Prove it to us.
This version specifically isn't.
Oh.
Actually, no. You can check it out later if you want.
Okay.
I like the quest avatars, but I recommend the maps for quest
Check the big pig
That's for
too.
later.
TCL hasn't checked it back since he.
Wow. Quest
since
avatar
he,
confirmed.
told me to make some changes.
On this one?
No, big pig.
We'll see the video.
Big pig.
Wow.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I want to know where Hardlight is. Is Hardlight just like flying around out there?
Is he?
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
you're just. It's hard to see you.
There's Hardlight.
There's no lighting in here.
Oh, there they are.
TCL was like, you should do this.
Oh,
And I was
flying blue guy.
like, and I did it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do Quest World.
There we go. Now we can see you.
Yeah, I might make one of my.
So what exactly is this
Yeah.
thing?
Work on this.
Why is it connected to that thing down there?
Squid, what's the name of
Your mic's a little
the
far.
second track in the...
Yeah,
You
you
need to turn this
There you
into
go.
a toggling mode,
Hey, no,
so I don't have to switch avatars.
You get enough
Very
gestures?
nice. No, I should fly. I want to fly as well.
There'll be a cut down version.
There's a wall here, so you have to kind of go up and around.
Oh, that's why. I was like, I could probably just fall off, but no, I guess not.
Someone's out.
It's synced between all the players,
What?
right?
What?
That's right.
You have me blocked.
Yeah, that's a limitation, I think.
I have you blocked? What?
First version is.
No. I
version
turned
would
off
be a
everyone's
separate white
avatars,
version where many of the
except
floors
for
are
the people
missing.
I've specifically shown.
Only
Yeah, then.
I
Somehow-
Happy I've
and
shown.
like little less than half of them would work on the quest, so those would be the ones that would be there.
Darklink?
Could you potentially make it so that the first object
Am I?
is auto-sync for all the players,
Yeah.
but then
Totally
everything they
practically.
see is
Little does she know this isn't Stabby.
the triggers all the way.
No, it's not. It's Dark Jason. I guess you guys.
Yeah.
I had to turn everyone's same place back on because I can't tell who it is. This place is super cool.
At the same time for
So,
Yeah.
did Squid give an explanation of is this animated or is this actually using a audio reaction
Sure.
thing?
Oh, it is. Well,
Wait, which part? The animated? Because he said this is for the Go.
The field, right? Isn't it the pink
No, the
field
question
thing?
is this keyframed or is it like real time reacting?
Shader based.
visualization.
Like, I think it was an animator.
Yeah.
Like, he showed something similar a while back, which I'm assuming he's just reused. I don't know if he actually said, though.
Where kind of where the power's coming from, and all the buildings are kind of connected. I don't exactly know what they are. Originally, it was going to be like a big tower thing at the back over there, and then like a wire would run down the center. But like as I started modeling that, I realized it kind of blocks too much if you stood under it.
I'll just like strap my Joy-Cons to my feet.
Just randomly pick something here. Do you have to click these? Oh, these boxes.
So I found out I couldn't do like the sorta 360 with
There
two
we go.
sensors because the extension cable I have doesn't
have 60 FPS because otherwise the audio will become out of sync with the keyframes.
Oh, actually, it starts to go out of sync at around 20, like 20 to 30 FPS.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
all
so
right.
you're good.
Yeah,
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah,
But
I mean,
yeah,
people
this
still have
is
that
pretty
though.
well done. Yeah, the effect is really nice.
This is cool.
But yeah, no, the reason I did it this way and not with shaders is because it's overall lighter weight to do than with shaders, because shaders would require a video panel.
Right.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
The video panels are still pretty horrible
And so
performance.
when this
Yeah,
does
they
have
break
10
all the
people
time.
in it, and so like on Quest with a max of 10 people, I don't think this will ever be a huge issue. And I'm going to have it set up as well, so when you have the mirror turned on, none of the effects actually go and you only hear music.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
did you design this starting with the idea that it's going to be a quest world, or like you just like, okay, we're going to go ahead and make it quest?
So I started designing it maybe like 3 days before they announced the Quest version of VRChat. And so I was kind of like, oh, all right, might as well.
Gotcha. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense.
But yeah, no, I'm really trying to
Yay.
rush to get it done right
That's
now because I
cool.
want to have it launch ready. It's maybe like 80% done. So
It'll be good.
That should be fine.
News launch anyway.
no date.
Soon. TM.
Oh, yeah, I haven't
probably,
Yeah. When?
probably around F8.
Science. When?
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
Maybe.
there's
Italy?
not a whole lot else to talk about. If anyone has any questions about how things do.
No bushes.
Any questions?
I want a surfboard to do like in SSX grind on these blue tubes.
I want to run around a little bit.
You know.
Yes.
You do something with stations, like you click on it, and then you have a physics station that's attached to the wire, and
So
you
I
have
don't
some
know if I would.
constraints that slides along
For
with
the
it.
reason of all of the geometry you see is all the geometry there is. If we were to break out of here, Hardlight, you probably know if you go far enough, maybe if you went that far, there is like nothing on the back of the buildings or the islands or anything.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I
You
didn't go
optimized
that
that
far.
way?
So-
But yeah, no.
Oh,
Makes
someone's out there.
sense.
As soon as you break the perspective, you start to see a lot of holes. Oh yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, it reminds me of a Sonic level, you know, where you can see tiny pieces everywhere, far away from you, and I'm gonna go to these
Yeah.
places.
You know, in total, my goal is to get it down to 3 materials as well. It's 3 materials, 1 mesh. Right now it's 12. So I just finished atlasing today, so I've got one big atlas for all the textures and colors, and then another version that's just with
How
a
did your look
transparent
into the
shader.
first go?
And then all of those bar things are their own
Say again.
materials right now. And so I just need to compile them down into one shader so I can have 13 different bars all in one output, basically.
I'm guessing the heaviest stuff is the music itself, because I don't think you have to care about resolution since you use just pure color for your atlas.
Yeah, no, the music's probably the heaviest thing. Music and the fact that this is a skin mesh and not a normal mesh, right? So it's just those two things. But otherwise, like it's one skinned mesh, right? So it's no more expensive than an avatar, really.
Mm-hmm. No, that's great.
Yeah. So that's really it. So I gotta turn nameplates back on so that I can see who's next.
Also, general question: why do OBJs are so heavy compared to FBX, even though there's less inside of it?
Are they?
Who knows?
I didn't.
Yeah, I tried to. One piece of my map was 9 megabytes as an FBX and 34 megabytes as an OBJ.
It may just be different compression algorithms, different ways of storing the information. Because
OBJs are plain text, right? They are binary. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they're
Okay,
much
that makes
bigger.
sense then.
I mean, FBX can bloom really big though if you like add blend shapes and like all that stuff, but and rig it when like animations. But that's for characters. But yeah. That's a different thing.
I have a bug with the Unity where it just refreshes my FDX when I open my projects, and so it takes 20 minutes sometimes.
Oh, that's awful.
Pega.
I'm gonna have to try and do like a rail grinding level or world.
I knew
Seems like
Lakuza
it'd be
wants to work
interesting.
on something like that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The Jet Set Radio
See
world.
about hitting him up. Okay, all right.
He already has
all right.
like half the environment.
Makes sense.
But he hasn't had like an. I don't know if he's
Just
done
getting
it.
mechanics working.
Yeah.
All right. I haven't made too much progress on my headpats world. I can't think of a good way to. Yeah, I can't think of a good way to minimize the network traffic because like there's just too much going on, and it just basically bugs everyone out.
I mean, there
you
is
get too
one
many
way.
people inside the world.
Just drop the number of players.
Limit the people. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, I could limit it down to 10 or 15.
Yeah.
That
Make it
should
10,
work for the
quest
most
ready.
part.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, I guess it would be quest ready.
I mean, you can still squeeze 20 in there if
Although
like
there's no
people join
is there
afterwards.
hands on the quest?
Say it again.
Is there hand controllers on the quest?
Yes. It's basically
Oh, there is.
a
Okay.
Rift without the computer. Well, I would say more
Right,
Rift
right.
S without the computer.
On a phone.
On a phone.
Yeah.
So it still is on a phone. Okay. Alright. I'll have to think about that.
Yeah.
I think is Squid looking for you? Aren't you the next person on the list?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was staying here next to Squid was here all the time.
He's down there now.
I can do respawn and all. And if he clicks respawn, I can go. But yeah, where's Squid? Let me see if I can find him.
It's because your legs are too long. Your anime
It's
legs
weird
are
being
too
able
long.
to do these things and
Here,
not have
there
to
you
block
are.
everybody
Hello,
out of
yes.
for me.
Are you ready to go?
Hello. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
on 40 with name.
Should I respawn people?
Okay.
I'm right next
Yes,
to you now.
I have a 7-year-old
Signs up there. I was with him before.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, I have a just basic.
Oh.
Epic.
Very epic.
It's kind of creepy respawning
May turn
and then
on
your
the voice.
fucking vision blocked out.
Joker gang, Joker gang.
Yeah, that's a
Guys,
shit.
quickly, I'll just gather around Kier.
Yeah, hello. I will show off the next map. Great to see you will get here. Okay. I'll say the same thing as Squid did. So Squid's map is probably half as laggy as mine. So be ready to puke. Congrats.
Oof.
No, it's not. Okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But I have at least I have 90 FPS when I'm with 5 people or less. Sketchu had 75, but I mean this might be interesting. It's also the same thing. It's like keep voices like halfway down and have some that like halfway up because it has music and voice acting and shit like that. It's like a adventure map thing with avatars at the end. Yeah.
Got a whole different world.
So I'll do the portal. Yes, I'll drop it. Where can I drop it? I'll drop it over here.
This new world is
Wait, I'm just called.
15 people. I'm gonna stuff 40 people in there and see what happens.
That's what everyone does.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I try to do.
You should make a yeah.
Let's go stress
There's the
testing.
portal.
Oh, I've been here. This is awesome.
Watch other people go in. I might as well just request stuff of Fiona now.
So there's 34 meshes. So
Oh, my beautiful dress. Oh.
Also,
You're gonna lose one person.
oh, but I'm stuck. No, I got stuck.
That's why you request initially.
Well, is it just me and you now? Oh, we
And
got
it's
that
like a-
guy.
This is
Oh, I think I got someone to join on, so I'll see you guys in there.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I don't. It's a private room. This is so sad.
Oh, there's an invite, so it's like you have to request.
So how you guys been?
Good.
I've been good.
I couldn't listen to any of the music, so I only got to see the effect.
That's okay. It got annoying, so I muted it. But it's a good map.
Alright.
Alright,
Quest
there's my
ready?
invite. I'll see you guys in there.
Yeah, too. I think he said this one needs music. Oh, my frames!
Should be on its way.
What is this?
Ooh, song from Ori and the Blind Forest.
I apologize to everybody.
Avatars again.
Even with avatars off, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
If you leave the spawns, it's get better though, but yeah.
UI's off.
I saw someone with 34 minutes.
Hey, Cyan.
Are they
Yes?
leave?
Could you do the respawn thing real quick?
Respawn? Did we miss something?
Thank you very much. No, everybody ran off.
Oh, we're supposed to wait?
And there's a thing I need to say before we go.
You need a wait avatar and a wait shader.
It doesn't work if I don't go to the portal in time.
That's true. You should either go to
Are you
first.
respawning? Alright.
Yeah, I guess.
Whoa,
Okay.
what's going on? So, just let you guys know I'm getting complaints about people using a lot of unoptimized avatars. If your avatar is medium or lower, please switch away from it, or Rubik will start camping people, so to speak. That is pretty much my announcement.
Yeah. Be optimized or
Am I lagging?
You are lagging. Your audio is lagging.
Yes, you are.
Please.
Yes, be optimized
or get
clapped.
Now let's.
Yep.
Yeah, let's crank this up a bit.
Okay. So now let's.
Sorry, I'm on and I have to up my safety.
I'm gonna tell if it's actually good, but the good makes it poor.
Oh yeah, there's like a bug where if your frame rate bullets up or something, the click menu doesn't work properly.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
Frames are so low, I can't show Cyan's avatar.
Oh, that's sad. Yeah, frame rates are so low, I can't do anything on other people. But we're supposed to go forward, it seems.
Okay. I'm doing I'm doing like a slightly painful 20.
20.
Beautiful. This is beautiful. Look at this. Let's just take a minute. Yeah. Look around. Look, it's
I think he's got the, what is it, the fog shader?
yeah. But like, just look up there. Like,
Jaggy?
Jackie, yeah, you'll see it when you go near the bridge.
That, I think, is just like, your frames are just that low.
I hear something. I hear some breathing. There's a dragon breathing.
I can't. I had to block even my friends' avatars, and I can't click Cyan to show them.
It's as Squid was saying, like,
So low.
yeah. You might have to go through the menu. I'm not sure. I haven't done this.
I did, and it doesn't show you. It doesn't give you that option still.
Uh-oh. You're just...
Oh, he's using that effect.
Go.
Wait, Gurup, you gotta show the other avatar to Fiona. You gotta use the other avatar on Fiona.
Yeah. I will at some point.
No, you did not.
This is much nicer. Much nicer than I thought it was going to get scary.
So this map is very...
Wait, what?
Is it a fog? Who is that a person up there? Or is that a little guy?
It's my avatars.
Oh, it's an avatar. Oh! It goes!
Yeah. I was planning to go last, but I was
Cyan, come here, come here.
Let's just go now.
I already saw the guy.
Little guy.
I already did.
Oh, did you see?
Go look at that guy.
Super Pop?
Go look at that guy. Oh, you're blocked probably, aren't you?
Nice.
I guess.
Aww.
Shaders really did a treat.
No.
What?
I was trying to say look at Gurath.
Oh, I don't think Gurath is shown. Where's Gurath?
He's right there.
I have everything that I'm blocked.
Okay.
So it's just rendered as a sprite sheet.
Man.
Let's see what avatar, see what it is.
Not doing its job.
Oh my god! Gurath! You did it! Oh my god! Gurath! You're beautiful! You're beautiful! No, like I saw this meme on Twitter, and so I posted it, and it said like Gurath and I had a child, because I'm normally a centaur avatar, and then he made it, and it's wonderfully broken. I love it.
Thanks, I hate it.
I love it. I love it.
I thought it was a chicken head for a second, and I thought that was supposed to be like a horse cock or something. Like a horse cock.
No, it's a crow. It's a crow.
I like horse cocks though.
It's perfect.
Big nice.
Oh god.
I'm-
Oh my god.
That's nice.
Every day we stray a little further from God, and this is the proof.
Exactly.
Further from Kura.
Okay, alright, I wanna go.
Why is the bamboo? Why is everything pixely?
Pretty sure a lot of people went to the end already.
What is the reason for the frame rate?
Probably the fog.
I would say the map's just really heavy. It's got a lot of fog effects. It doesn't look like it now.
So I think the fog, depending on if you do it, like this might be like a, I don't know how like everybody does it, but there's like one way that could be like a shader on you. So it has to like capture the
This
depth.
looks like a shader.
The fog, you mean?
Yeah.
The fog is Mochi's shader on the player tracker, just follows you. It's a small sphere around you.
Okay.
Locally.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna play around. I was gonna do a different shader, but the Mochis have to do for now. But I'm gonna see if I can do a more economical fog effect.
It's shake, dude. I just wanted to say.
So wait, is
Does
the
that
fog
mean that
effect
you have the camera clipping at this distance?
No, it's like a small sphere around you with a different shader. It's like
No, you have to do
one
both.
blocks away and the camera stops at 1 out of 10.
There he is.
So it doesn't render
So
further than that.
But the camera clip, like for the VRC world, did you set it to like 150, 100?
Yeah, it's 150.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just 10 above the fog distance fade. So if you stand at spawn, you don't see the portal from spawn. That's how about the distance.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll see them more when you get up there. Wow. This will be a clusterfuck, but yeah, this is the main part of the puzzle of the map.
Puzzle?
Here, I love the little them like popping away and playing hide and seek with you. I wanna,
Yes.
I want that to be like a little mini game where you just have to follow them around.
It is. Up there, go.
Oh, yeah.
This map is a lot more enjoyable when you play with us people, but this is functional to show off.
Is it synced? Are the little guys synced or are they all local?
They're local for you, so only you see it like it's better locally.
Guys, I think they're evil.
Okay.
I can't understand what they're saying.
Oh, what happened?
Is it? Oh. This is good. This is a good use of post processing. That's cool. That is nice.
I can barely understand them though. Oh yeah, you got.
Yeah, it's if your voices are based, but it's my voice like things to clap. Gargle.
Find us. Oh yeah! Hide and seek world. Let's go. I love it. Oh man.
I like the shape that fucking makes it blurry, dude.
I see one.
That's really sick.
Wait, how do you get them?
You have to hit him.
Oh, he's back here.
Where did they go? Oh. Nice. Is it on the top of the temple?
Hey, Cyan.
Hello.
There's one over there.
Wait, where's over there? Oh, I see one up here. Where did you pointing?
And there's one at the right.
So the awning, the center of the awning.
Okay.
On the left of the stairs.
Oh, it moves. That's why.
Wait, where'd this one go? Oh, you know?
Down here.
That's nice. Oh wait, dead?
They look different, so they're probably evil.
I'm missing one. Oh, that's probably why.
Oh yeah, looks like a soaping into me right now.
Turn around and you will find a.
Up on the roof.
5 or 4?
4.
So the one that we click on top of the thing.
Oh wait, I didn't get him.
Is that one up there? How do I get up there? On top of the house. Okay, so then let's read this one.
I missed this one.
Well, you said you couldn't find them. I should have hit better.
We need to find a pillar.
What the hell is that,
Here we go.
Veronica?
That's a horse with a crow head.
It is a horse with a crow head.
Kill it with fire.
And it looks amazing and fabulous. And
Thank
all
you,
those
thank you.
complimentary words.
It's inspired by Fiona.
It looks very inspired.
Is this where you can become them as an avatar?
Oh, that's why. Okay.
That took far too long to find Glutton when he was just on the pillar.
That's kicking him or something?
Oh, mirror.
That is pretty good.
No way I can handle that with this right now.
No, I just didn't by K.
At least the mechanics.
I just set it so it only follows rotations. And I have a, a
Oh,
wooden
I
by
see.
K for every joint. Yeah. I don't know if that's the best way to do that. When I was looking on the Discord, I seen you were trying to do something similar. Hey.
Hey.
I mean, you were talking
You
about
gotta
looking
raise
into
yourself
Final
up
IK
to sink
for
into this
rotations.
avatar properly with full body, otherwise you look like me.
Yeah, it's beautiful, full body, very beautiful. I love it. Making hovering avatars work for body is surprisingly hard when you have a hovering animation which increases your your height by
Yeah,
a
of
big
course it
amount.
does.
Oh yeah, Harlan, I was gonna tell you. So I was the one messaging you about head tracking like a while ago. Like the characters in there have head tracking. I was gonna have all these NPCs do head tracking. But,
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but it's that made it more laggy, so I kept it only in the room up there. But yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I'm
Given
planning to
how
work it at
things
least.
are performing here, that was probably a smart choice to cut it.
Yes, I'm gonna redo the fog shader or find something else.
Like you
but
could
yeah.
probably do local only tracking, and that would be much more performant. It's just like
Yeah, I should
everyone
probably do
would
that.
always see the NPCs just looking at themselves and not at other people.
Yeah, it's more immersive with like
When they look around
but
at other people,
yeah.
though, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
But for the fog, should add ask ZZ.
Head tracking is not nice.
He's made his own.
Has he
Much better
released
than
it?
the fog.
This is not your
I
fog,
gave it
this
to
is
me. I don't know
Mochi's
if it's public.
Screen space shader. But I know she like did some work on some shaders. I know he has this volumetric lighting thing. I was gonna use that for some another fog effect, but I don't know if he has a regular fog shader. I might ask him for it. I'm also friends with him.
Yeah, if you ask him directly, yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. Might be helpful. I like fog. It's nice. We're about done. We can go to the next one if you want.
Oh, where'd Squid go?
Yeah, that's right. There's two other doors, isn't there? What do they do?
Oh, did those doors do it?
That's for the future.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Ah, okay. They don't actually go anywhere.
I'm doing them in chunks. Like if I.
Offset it.
I'm probably gonna do them all in different maps instead. Because if you do everything in a long ass map, it's gonna take forever.
Forever to
map,
load,
the focus
and frame rates are gonna plummet. Yeah.
Also, when I publish a map, it's easier to just publish a new like chapter of each map because it shows up in the new upload list like better, and then it's a long, giant ass map, and then I can combine them later on if I want to. But yeah, it's gonna be easier.
Have you thought about what kind of gimmicks you want for the other two, or is it gonna be hide and seek?
No. I primarily do game design. So I have like a fucking 11-page game design document with all mechanics and themes and calls of arts and shit. So I just need the time to do it.
That's the tough part, isn't it? Getting
No. I'm working on my portfolio. I'm applying to game companies at the moment, so that's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
I finished my bachelor. So this is. I made this map and then I wrote a 10-page game design breakdown map. I sent it in.
Nice.
Very
nice.
That's what I do.
Yes.
And Squid asked if I'm near you.
Yeah.
Wait, say that? Squid. What was that, Squid? You trying to find me?
Who's the next map?
People just update like once.
Where are your hands?
That's it. Like.
Is he there?
Everyone is doing the slow-mo desync thing, he says.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Yeah, I had to restart go to a different world and come
But
back.
then recently it became just open to friends. I don't know why.
Oh, it doesn't.
I'm not, but I can hear you.
Okay, can you come over to wherever I'm standing on your end? I'm
Yes.
completely desynced.
Yes, I am right next to you.
I am near you.
Okay, cool. You're slowly making your way, I assume, over there.
No,
I'm
don't
gonna follow
move,
you.
don't move, don't move. Or I guess you might have to follow me, because that's where my voice is.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna leave you in charge of this one, obviously, on when we go. Miss Stabby goes next. Because I cannot, I don't know where anyone is.
I think we are
Well, I
ready,
see
though.
everyone, but I don't know where they are.
Do you want me to just, like, say Miss
Okay,
Stabby?
cool.
Like,
Well,
or
once
I'll
you
respawn and then
leave-
tell Miss Stabby that she can drop a portal?
Yeah, if you could. And then I'll just join when I see the menu change.
Okay.
I made this.
Miss Stabby, can you hear me?
Oh.
I don't know if Miss Stabby's there.
I made them based on.
Oh, is everyone desynced for you as well?
They could be, but I don't know. She might be AFK. Oh, she just disappeared.
Okay, well, in that case, let me check.
Let me see if she's still in the world.
Yeah, she said something in the Discord.
Oh, did she? Yeah, I can't read the Discord right now.
Yeah, everything. She's like, everything's desynced.
Okay,
Can't see anyone proceed. Can we go back to the hub?
Okay. So wait, what did you say?
Just need to go back to the meetup.
Varnian's next, if Miss Stabby can't make it.
Okay, Varnian is right here. Varnian, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're next. I'm gonna tell everyone to respawn, and then you can drop a portal.
Yeah, okay.
He posted this one, and I'm like, hey, is that the Cyan one?
There. I don't think you'll see it, Squid, but I just tell everyone to respawn.
Alright, yeah, I won't see it. I'll just keep an eye on the social menu.
Literally,
and
like that
join
room over
when
there,
stuff
which had like
happens.
a couple avatars.
You should just respawn, and maybe you'll see a portal. Maybe.
Oh, maybe. We'll see. That'd be fun.
If you guys, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a respawn shader. We're about to move on to the next world.
For everyone to respawn, and then the portals will be dropped, and then I'll respawn.
If you are there, please respawn. Okay, then.
Nobody's here.
I'm not sure why it's. Yeah,
So, okay,
the shader
right now
isn't
you
acting
don't see
right.
the no playing
Hey, what's up?
game
Hey,
something.
not sure if you can see the shader, but we're about to move on to the next world.
Oh, I can see it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, no, like there's some desync going on.
All right, let's.
Where is Varnian?
When you make them, do you like
Where is
have
he?
in mind kind of like who they are, or is it just kind of like I just thought of this character and here it is?
Okay, I think everyone has joined.
So I know we're doing
Safe
it
words.
yet or not.
Oh, it's Varnian. Like, it's his turn to drop a portal.
Like, I just have an idea that this
Yep.
cat,
Yep.
is...
Oh no, wrong button! Oops.
It's kind of hard to show the world like when everything is.
Oh. So I accidentally pressed without reading it, but we're about to move on to Varnian's because I saw you like
Yeah.
got kicked out.
Oh yeah, no, I basically everything froze in place and
Mhm.
everything like sort of started updating like once a
Same here.
second, but jittering and like. So yeah, I'm actually ready to display stuff, but yeah. Yeah, the map kind of crawled to a halt.
Yeah, it sounds like we're going. Well, sorry, we kind of like skipped over it, went to like Varnian because you happened to break out and I couldn't see Discord.
Yeah.
So I think they're dropping a portal. They should be doing that, but I accidentally got kicked out, or not get kicked out. I got accepted
yeah.
here. So then,
Okay, okay.
most of the people are still in there.
I'll
They
go
probably should
next.
see the portal. So if we can,
Uh-huh.
see if we can just request off
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Varnian.
Okay.
All right.
So.
Or just
Yeah,
anybody in
I-
the other worlds.
Like everything just froze in place. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did I have Varnian?
Oh.
Well, I see
Hello.
strong
Hello.
bats.
Are we all
Um,
joining off
I
here,
had
or are
to
we
get out
going in?
there. I was gonna go and I just joined off of you to get out of there.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
It's. I don't know if he actually dropped the portal though. Nobody probably saw it. I'm gonna go back and
Oh,
see, so we'll find
I
out.
never saw the portal, so.
Yeah. Oops.
The next world.
Well, just as I
Wait,
don't
did Varnia not drop the
die.
portal?
Yes,
Oh no, right here. I guess.
Portal's here.
Avatar's not even loading. Well, if you guys see the portal. Oh, Squid was pinging me.
I'm gonna change my avatar. Where is it? My little boy.
It's cool that we don't freeze when
reverse
we
catcher,
exit
wow.
the elevator now.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I did some significant
Okay,
changes.
Stabby was trying to meet up back at the main portal.
She was trying to be back up there, but like there was only 2 other people there.
Have I showed you the new version for
With the crumbs?
I didn't see any issues.
Yeah, just go.
I think it's pretty much fine around 7 megabytes.
Change it to just billboard.
Oh, okay. That's more
It's actually
efficient.
spawn 1,000. And then particles additive because no standard shader required.
Okay, so I think we are slowly starting to get almost everyone here. So basically, core things are I'm now using post-processing version 2, and a lot more materials are now full PBR. I'm mainly using Polygon for all the materials, and yeah, I did a lot of remodeling for a lot of the furniture and also light fixtures. Redid the whole dance floor, fixed a lot of things, and just tried to make the performance a lot better. And then I also have one question. Does anyone here have a generic MIDI device plugged into their PC?
A MIDI device, like a
I'd have to
keyboard.
restart.
Octalink might.
I'd have to restart my VRChat to get mine working, but I've got like a MIDI keyboard.
I don't know if Aqualink is here yet. I can't see him.
No, he was here before, but I
The Megalovania.
It's not really necessary. It will just be interesting to see how it works with this many people.
It's gonna be more.
Performing really nicely for me.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, that's good.
The solid 45.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, 45.
You got blocked avatars, is why.
I'm at 21.
So before we move on, I want to make sure that everyone who might suffer from epilepsy, please click the button in the elevator because this is gonna get a little rough.
Oh,
Probably.
I don't think anyone does.
Man immediately goes in the menu to find Miku.
Because this is gonna turn a little more into like a little more hardcore party place. Just trying to give the dance floor a little bit more meaning because community is kind of complaining that the lighting doesn't have any meaning and they would like it to be a little more meaningful and just blood pumping experience. So why don't we move to the dance floor then?
Okay.
I like the photo place.
Varnion, which
Everybody to the dance
I guess you said you switched to PBR, so that means that all the metallic stuff is now the same, like the tiles in the bath, the toilets on the side.
Andre, come this
Well,
way.
yeah, especially like services like Polygon, they are really paying attention to their materials and like all the texture maps are just completely finished. So they are just gonna look a lot better because, I mean, technically, all the Unity assets I have been using so far, they are pretty much completely using the PBR workflow, but they just don't have any maps like occlusion or bump maps or anything. So this is just a lot higher quality in general.
The only thing that bothers me visually is the aliasing on the stuff that is shiny. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
I wonder if it could be fixed.
Yeah.
He's a man. He's a man. Will you see the hair?
Very shiny, high contrast, small detail. It's just gonna look bad in right?
So yeah, what I would suggest, like the those metallic objects, they're probably like roughness set to 0 or like 100% smooth, right? Because if you go for about 90% or 85, you get rid of most of the aliasing issues.
Yeah.
Like especially the
And then
trusses there in the
reflection
back,
probe
like
does
they're
the rest.
super reflective. Yeah, the reflection probe is on there, but the thing is because it's 100% reflective, you get a lot of aliasing errors. Like you get like the little jittery white shimmers. Yeah. So if you
Yeah, I got.
lower the roughness a little, make it a bit more rough, or then you don't have that issue.
Yeah, I gotta turn it down because this was actually pretty rushed update because there was some issues with the spawners and some unreliabilities. So yeah, I'll just take my time to tweak that down. But yeah, so we don't waste any more time. Let's just move to the dance floor.
Glow sticks aren't synced. That makes me upset.
Yeah, glow sticks are meant to be local for everyone. So
that's
what I want to do with this place, I kind of want to give the community opportunity to have here like professional VJs, LDs, and DJs working together, just creating like live shows, whatever they want, with some custom controls. So if I'm actually moving to my MIDI keyboard,
I do feel tiny.
everything should
That is
work.
cool.
Feel very short.
It's funny when people say that in VRChat.
Oh wow.
Wait, say what?
Say what?
Everything should work.
That is really cool. That is awesome.
And are these actually?
Oh wow, that's powerful.
That's
nice.
Like this. This is nothing.
Yeah, the epilepsy warning might be a bit hidden in the elevator.
Yeah, I didn't notice
I
it.
need to make that a little bit more visible.
People won't read even if it is right in front of their face, so you have to put it like.
That's right. You're gonna have to be like a screen space shader that you have to do 5 specific emotes to get rid of, and people still won't read it.
Hey, this bathroom in this map is so good that I had phantom smell. I could smell the pee and maybe a little bit of poop.
Yikes.
Okay, so the live MIDI control will be a hidden feature. It will be behind my next functionality, which I'm going to show. So no one will have access to that, and they won't be able to do any malicious stuff. That will only be available in certain situations. That is just proof of concept, pretty much, and just trying to tweak that into a little bit more perfect state. But you can still control everything from the right lighting board or the glow sticks.
I have a keyboard.
Yeah. Okay. So that syncs as well.
Yeah.
So right now, everyone with MIDI device should be able to control it.
And then, so sorry, we had to manually turn the music on somewhere.
What was that?
Do we have to manually turn the music on somewhere, or is it just not playing right now?
I'm kind of experimenting with not having music play immediately because I had some problems with conflicting playlists because I'm still using VRC triggers to actually control the playlists. There are like over 100 songs here. So I think having a default song playing in the beginning when you spawn, that might bring some issues. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So next thing.
That's really cool.
We go to the office. Thank you.
There's no helping you. Look at your head.
There?
It's like
Oh, hell yeah, VIP room access. Nice. Welcome, guys, to the Cool Kids Club.
So, unfortunately, this place is a little small. Let's just keep it short and simple. So, I started.
This is fucking huge, though.
Trying to create a functioning user and password input for PC, pretty much. So, if you click the keyboard on the desk, it will open up an UI. And that will allow you to input text into the fields, and that is all local. So basically, the best thing about this is it doesn't log anything of the actions into the VRChat console. So I have pretty complex passwords set into that system. So I can pretty much like have different users for this place, and they can then have their own modified desktops, which they can use locally. without anyone
And
seeing.
what did these computers do then?
Also,
So mainly, my own desktop will be used for safety features. Like I'm gonna be able to cut down all the music. Like I can despawn everything. I can respawn someone. I can check if anyone is in the private rooms, if they're AFK, and plus if someone happens to have a seizure, I can then cut down everything if something bad happens. But mainly just control board for everything. If anything goes wrong.
So I clicked the load playlist button down there, and now I'm stuck at 15 FPS, and it's not getting better. What do I do?
Yeah, especially with this many people, because I think I am the master. I'm not sure. But yeah, for all the other clients, it's really bad because it's trying to sync everything.
Someone fucked up.
Yeah, it wasn't me. It was...
But yeah, that's basically this system. So far, looking pretty good. I'm just trying to find a group of people willing to try to get into the system in any way. And if you click on the I have forgotten password or username, that should lock down the system, so you cannot do anything.
This is a purposely.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Unlocking it?
we got it.
I'm a mystery solver.
But yeah, if you guys want, you can just walk around and see all the changes if you want. But otherwise, pretty much my session was here.
What's the code for the door? Because Wax only locked it.
153311.
153311.
Sentinel.
153311.
You can't come to the cool kids club.
153311.
Can I come in?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. Is this where the party's at?
I didn't want people to kill me. If they killed you, well, it wasn't me. I told them you closed the door. Yeah, my bad.
I found the code. Now I have to say, these bathrooms are very unrealistic. They're way too fucking shiny.
Hello.
I'm here.
Oh, I'm Squid.
I was looking for you.
Okay, so I think last time we were here, there was like a basement. There wasn't a whole lot in there. I like we should check out the bathrooms.
Oh, your avatar looks so weird. With
Oh, you want an autograph?
Oh, it's so bright.
Hello, welcome to the dance room. Wow. Secret dance room.
If we dance on the table, we summon people.
Oh, wow, look at these dance. It's a Ricardo
Oh my
dance.
god. Holy crap, you want some
Do you have any emotes? Sketchy?
Someone
Yeah.
saying Spanish words.
Someone say dollars? Wow, making it great.
Dance emotes? No,
Oh,
Fortnite dance.
This
I have a
cake
Oh, yeah, of
the
course.
Ricardo dance.
Yeah.
I've
You're
got
so
one
concerned.
that's just confusion, so I'm
Not
just
what I
stating.
Am I? I mean, I don't know what
what's
the
happening.
Oh,
What's going on? I don't know.
my hands are big.
lure someone in the bathroom.
That's good.
Where
Hmm.
are we in this?
Hell yeah, cool kids.
Very good.
Hello.
Yeah.
Wow. More cool kids. That's also a cool kid. Wow.
That's a sound.
Where's my
Oh,
avatar?
and this is other one I made.
The light's gonna be
Not a cool
This
jack.
is, so this is like if you just don't have, if you open your hand, then you're like,
That's pretty cool.
no,
Wait,
don't hurt me.
Don't shoot.
Did anyone else get a bad lag spike a few minutes ago?
Yes,
I don't know.
Yes, if you clicked on any button in the room.
I have not clicked any buttons. I've only clicked on a door. Wait, that's a button. Oh no.
You did, and that was a mistake.
It's gonna just collapse in on itself and make a black hole, but don't worry about it.
Wow.
Oh,
Ah, yeah.
I was gonna keep it on my desk, but the microphone picks up the keys, so I bought the stand.
I'm in here all the time.
Like,
Exactly where I live now, because I don't have a house anymore.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dance move,
It
please.
was my idea. I take full credit from it. I take full credit.
for the scarf, big mood scarf.
Yeah. Because
did somebody
she was
have
like,
music?
I have to make nice themes. The mouth is hidden, and I said, no, you have to make nice themes.
That's right. Just had to make it.
Okay, never mind.
That's many people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I turned it down.
People are trying to use optimized avatars.
Hey, come join us. We're just hanging out. Just a couple dudes hanging out in the bathroom.
Oh, by the
This
way,
one is this on bad? Yeah, it's very poor, but that's because.
Sorry, where's my main?
Yeah, that's because of.
Wow,
Literally,
I only do medium.
if you look at the avatar settings, the only reason it's paused because I've got the collision.
On the dynamic modes.
Everything else is like, yeah, that's okay.
I don't
That's
have
okay.
I
But it's like, whoa, friend.
Oh my. Wait, no, I have one.
Oh my god.
I hope that this one is more optimized.
Ryan, I have mad face.
Hmm?
So many faces.
She's playing mind games, but
Wait,
I
where is
won't
it?
play the same. She thinks she knows the game, but
Ah,
I'm
shoot!
just
Where's it?
Kid gave me the animation.
I had it.
Like,
I had mad face.
Yeah.
Her vibe
Oh
was so
my god, so
Thank
epic.
you for that.
I like it.
I had it. I had mad face. It was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This one is a stupid snail through.
Where are we at, Cyan? With
I think that everyone's just
Bucking and
exploring
East,
right now.
where's-
Is that what you're
Okay,
asking?
cool.
So it's like, whenever you're ready, we can tell them.
Well, no, I'm just curious because I just Kazi joined. And they just had a little side conversation, and now I'm back. Okay, strong bed.
Nice, Octu. Save the password.
we
Now we
doing
can get in at any time.
Are you good to go? Is it the elevator or?
Yeah, it's the elevator.
Can it
I made
hold
the,
40 plus
well,
people?
Yeah, will it?
I have no idea.
Do you wanna? How should we...
I set it to 40. It sounds like a terrible idea, but I want to see what happens.
So I've got an idea. I've got an excellent idea. So we'll have you're technically third last. What we'll do, we'll have Sketchu go before you because I'm sure Sketchu has a larger world. Then we'll go to your world, and then us. Like I assume people might split up a lot. And if people do that, then we have enough for Rubik's World.
Just like looking at you next to other characters.
I am confused.
Tiny myself, so I
Because your
don't
world's very
realize.
tiny. And Rubik doesn't want a lot of people, so I'm sure if we go to a tiny world with a lot of people will drop off, and we'll have enough for Rubik's World.
Fine. But I want to see what happens if we try to load 40 people in the elevator.
Fine.
Fine.
I mean, we can still do it. Oh, you're in the dark. It's so hard to see it.
That is awesome.
I just wanna do the big world before we do the very small world.
Okay.
Just stay in this avatar. Otis is
Sketchy
dark.
first.
Fine.
So,
Yeah.
I'm so little though. I'm so
When
little.
will my turn be, by the way?
I just got head patted. I'm never in a
I don't know if I'm
head pat
considering this a head pat. It's more like I'm just resting my head, my hand on you as like an arm rest.
It's actually
Small.
You look cute. What is that avatar from, by the way?
Sketchu.
Get you. Get you avatar from her own
What are you?
fertile and prolific brain.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
where's the squid?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Already?
Huh?
The forest? Autumn forest? You
Kinda,
showed that
yeah.
before, right? You can show it again, otherwise. It's pretty cool stuff. Wow.
I haven't shown
so-
the animation of the NPC, but I'll leave that for another time.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
If
maybe
you're
I
good to
did.
go, do you want me to get
Oh,
people around you, or do you want to just drop portal and go?
I'm saying respawn first because this is a big world.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, respawn for sure.
Yeah,
Are we ready?
probably
Respawn?
respawn.
Yep, let's go.
Oh, I never pressed
I can
upload.
squint at you.
Wait, what happened?
It's really small. It'll take not that long. So.
Okay.
I love that.
All the faces.
Whoa.
Hey, squid, need a light?
Oh, someone's uploaded already.
Here.
When will my turn be, by
Yo,
the way? After
smoking's
this
cool.
one, or
Come
the
on.
one after?
Your parents, see, I learned it from
Yeah,
watching
I
you.
guess I could just explain like one thing,
Come on,
and
you-
then we can
You don't
go
need your parents'
for.
permission for this, baby. Come on.
Do you want me to just go ahead and say shut up then?
Yeah, the whole
Yes.
thing. Just
Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah, okay.
Hello?
Sketchy World first, then I guess the elevator
Yes.
from
Sorry?
Strong God
I
Mac,
was
So
wondering,
and then
if
would
one
Ribbit.
I
thing
be in the queue?
Oh my god. I forgot.
Oh.
My super bad. Alright. I forgot. Okay. Okay,
What did you
Sketchy,
forget?
do you mind if Miss Stabby goes first? Yeah, because we went here
Okay,
because Miss
sure.
Stabby ended up dropping out.
It's a very small.
My bad.
Wow. Go ahead.
Okay.
Tell us about the
Damn,
Um,
made betrayals.
yeah. My level is like a club world, a bit like this, was way smaller and more focused on just having a small little dance floor and very minimalistic.
Yeah.
A new update includes a special kind of mirror that is both a mirror and a live stream panel as one entity. So you can activate that. Yeah, you can activate that with a button that's in the room. There will be some music playing, but if I'll be able to go first, I'll be able to like switch the stream to something else. So I'll place the world, go in there, and change the live stream to something else. Let me just grab the portal.
So basically, people don't go in until a little after.
Yeah,
If you drop
just
it
wait
like in a corner,
wait like
we
10
can.
seconds.
It might be better, so everyone doesn't have to be baited right into it.
I'm gonna put my stream on
Okay.
straight away.
Okay.
I'm not even streaming bomb.
Yeah.
Him just staring right at him.
You want a photo with me?
Just wait a
can
minute.
have
I'm
photo.
gonna make a portal, but
Exactly.
straight
It's a
away.
photo. It's a perfect photo op. Look, it's literally.
Wait. Don't go in. Don't go in yet.
Okay.
Don't go in yet.
All my avatars.
No, wait.
People not streaming, they can go.
Forehead.
It's just for people
Too
streaming.
late now.
Oh, I thought you. Oh, that was the
Fuck
reason.
you, I'm going in.
Oh, okay then. If that's the
Also
case,
because there's music playing.
Too late
Yeah.
now.
Hey, you made this map? Portal.
Yep. Portal.
It's pretty good, man. I like it.
40 people. Thanks.
But he went to the.
Yeah, I think
It's
it's good.
probably the best club map I've seen.
Yeah.
I like it a
Thank
lot.
you.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
Bathroom, definitely.
The
Favorite part.
bathroom is great, especially because I was lurking in the stall and asking people riddles.
Smell of pee.
But I do that.
Still
I do that in
smell it
real
right
life.
now. So strong.
I do that in real life. Yeah, probably.
I believe we have
probably
enough people for this. So we can all just go in.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks. Wow, that was a fast download. I doubt I even had it cached.
Does this one have a bathroom yet? Because I peed behind this car 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got it, buddy.
Ew.
Watch out. I think some
Have you gone up to the screen over there? Wow, it was a very good thing.
It's both a streaming panel and a mirror as one.
It's a good idea.
So who are we watching?
That we can touch her.
That's you,
That-
Fiona.
I'm not
Fiona.
falling for that trick. I'm not
like, where's
turning a
that
mirror
from?
on.
Oh,
Is that from my
We'll see in a
stream?
second.
did you add the
Yeah.
like? I guess I missed when you said it. Do you add the triangles?
The mirror and then touch her in VR.
Yeah, like yeah. I added the triangles, like the micro pattern. Like when you get close enough, you see those.
God.
Oh, I think I remember in your Discord you also had like the TV shader above.
Yeah, indeed. So I'll be able to show that when we go upstairs. But yeah,
Like a long
there's
look in the- oh,
basically
there you go.
people running this live stream is running in different
Oh!
places.
For me, it's stalled, but I see one frame, so I don't know.
I see one frame
I
as well.
see it.
Oh, let me
Unless if you turn
me.
something on and I
Oh, the
didn't.
video's going for me. Yeah.
I missed actually the start,
Wow.
I see you've done some changes. Are you doing the lighting?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna flex on you with my i9.
For me, it got stuck.
Flex on me with your Sweden.
Really
Oh.
It should work
I
now.
love
Yeah,
Sweden.
it's shaking
Big
now.
nice. Sweden for the win.
Yeah, big nice.
boy.
Yeah.
För helvete, jävlar.
The reason I said if only Dewberry was here earlier is because Rubik didn't know anything like cool music-wise about Sweden.
Sentinel is
I said
DJ
if Dewberry
now.
were here, he could tell you everything. I'm sure.
Oh, is there actually DJ stuff up there?
I love the eyeshadow
ABBA is Swedish? Wow. Sketchy did good.
There's actually stuff up here.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like
Almost
the way
like
the
almost every good song by Britney Spears or any big artist is written by Swedes anyway.
Wait, is this credits or something else?
Oh, yeah, I like doing that.
Yeah,
shit,
that
that's
is
fun.
no, that is basically gonna
Yeah.
be
Okay.
like a
I
set
made
of
that
DJs that
character
can
I
just
get an
click on
idea
it,
how this
and then
works.
the name
one
The
night.
custom sitting
under the
animation,
beat
all
boy.
those
Like if you look
see if it
behind
works.
you, you see DJ placeholder.
Ah.
That
Sadly,
should
I
be
just-
their name
She's
then.
streaming
Okay.
to me.
I think there's a big performance issue.
Your lights
Maybe.
are very.
AK
Your lights
screenshot
are very
I was
trash.
making.
Yeah, I didn't
working
stream
on.
work on this
On the
one.
networking.
I was just
Yeah.
like
Something was
brainstorming stuff
broken.
about game jam.
I think that's video panels. I have zero like issues networking.
They
I
were
don't think.
literally moving the entire duration.
You don't see the stream shaking.
I don't even have the
Oh, yeah,
stream
I
playing
just
for
see
me.
one
So
frame.
I
No,
brainstormed
for me,
about.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
stream is smooth for me.
It was
but,
cool. Like
yeah.
everyone's
Yeah, it's
sitting
completely
in
busted for me.
in Discord, like super chill, like
I just see
making shit,
20, 20,
talking every
22,
Yeah,
22,
half hour.
22.
Like laser
It's been playing the
focus and
same
Oh, that's weird.
just working.
Yeah, like
first frame of the second
Right,
hey,
yeah.
until
let
it's
me see.
over.
hey,
The,
how's it going?
yeah,
Good.
there's
I'm
a
making
lot of log
Ryzen.
messages
Okay.
that popped up. I
They
think
look
someone
good.
might
Next
have like
question.
spammed a
Hey,
button
how
or
are you
something
going? Oh, I'm
happening?
done.
because it broadcasted
question.
like a
That
message
was the
several
conversation.
hundred times. It's not happening anymore. It looks like it's caught up.
Hey, skip to send me the
But
files.
the-
Okay, here you go. Perfect.
Well,
Like maybe
Well,
this
it's
player
behind
is
the
still
video
trying
thing.
to play Vector.
Packet,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
packet latency.
Okay.
How to
Yeah, everything's
This
falling
is,
behind.
set it on Discord where you can be in the server but you
Trying to
see it
catch
from the
up.
screen.
Yeah, screen share. Screen sharing server.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of broadcasted messages show up earlier. Which
I can send you the code if you want to, or
Yeah.
just do it.
Yes.
Yeah, sometime later.
So I have to
Yeah.
work on
Yeah.
like see what.
You should pin it
We're just
in your
like-
Discord. I can
good.
send you the what I have in mind. If you spend
Okay.
it on
Why?
looks
channel.
like everything's caught
It
up.
might be good.
Yeah,
You can do a screen share.
One second.
It's
You're
really
not
cool
here.
I saw a
having
lot
that
of
option
events
because it's like even
disjoint
though
voice
it's still like a
Voice
breakdown
drop
of
also
the
making
like,
hearing
on
chat,
the
but
I'm not sure if you.
That's what it is. There's like no voice drop off.
I need to test those
making it hard for me to
that
think.
Silent made.
By the way, please deactivate the reflection.
A fake light thing. Like he made like a shader thingy that's supposed to simulate light without being an actual light source. That doesn't tank your performance.
Send that to me.
Yeah, so you can have.
But you need depth. You need depth map.
If you come here, you can click on the screen here.
You really
Yeah,
need a
because
strong
this
voice
one-
file of that stabiness room. It's too big to have a.
Yeah, that's why you're.
No.
What is the stream mirror? Is this literally a mirror in the stream?
I
Oh,
fucking.
if it's active, you can go to the center, and then you will see the live stream panel also mirror your avatar. It's like a double thing. It's
Wait,
both a
does
mirror
that
and a
sound
live stream.
Nice.
I found it in.
Wow.
What is?
Oh,
Sketch,
you just have a.
you did in Australia for a second.
The Discord that you joined.
Oh,
didn't
what?
work me when I
When
said, hey.
it's active, you can
I
walk
remember.
towards the screen, and you will see your reflection.
And I went mute.
It's a mirror.
Something has.
I said, hey, Dewberry, what are you doing in this neck
That's why I
of the
don't
woods?
join.
Stabby.
Oh.
What happens
I'm
locally
making-
when you press the button?
Like their infinity just.
Oh, that's
I don't think Stabby can see me.
Okay, so you're.
Oh no, there's some
Probably
really bad
for a
network
while.
issues for some people are just like really far
I
behind.
have 6 of them.
It's like Squid in one of the
I
worlds.
mean, when you press the button, something
Yeah,
locally something really bad happens. I don't know what it is, but my log just
I
completely
almost went to
died.
see it again
I mean, it's a
today,
mirror, but it's sending
and I was like,
thousands of events
for me to be
at
able
the
to
same
get a
time. I don't know what that is.
opinion on it if I go.
I've never checked it recently, but I've seen a lot of issues
That's
with just
weird.
people turning on
I
mirrors.
still
Like the
think what I
mirror
thought
like
yesterday.
lags
I need
other
to be
people
able to
sometimes.
process what I've seen in so I can see.
Maybe not this world, but just in general.
Yeah.
More educated eyes.
Yeah.
It's gonna get worse because now
Oh,
people
yeah, we
use
can go
custom
upstairs.
shaders
There's a
on
few other
mirrors,
things
so
to
it's
show.
there's even less control.
Okay. Are we ready to move on, or are we still on?
I think so. Yeah.
Wait, we can show. Shall we go upstairs?
So Miss Debbie is not the host, but she's the creator of this world, so she's just showing it off.
Can't even see my button.
Anybody can hear me over everyone else.
Okay.
Why is my?
I'm just gonna live in the stairwell.
Ah, it's
Just be
quiet.
Fiona Pink.
I had that bug in the last
Stairwell.
map.
You
I
love
crashed
it.
and I came back,
Just never leave.
and everyone was still moving around and talking, but no one was there.
Hmm. Weird.
I think
To
it's
do
it.
this
I think
shining glowing tattoos on the body. Oh, yeah, this is like a fat air piercing. And dragon horns and a tail.
Yeah, there's an boy.
Oh my god, that turns into a fling.
I'm not sure. I got it from.
No, it's not
GitHub,
local.
Okay, then.
If you see a record on the screen, it's not local.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not local.
Yeah,
But I can't. I
God
can't
damn
pause.
it.
There we go. I can.
Why did they? There we go.
Because you got that.
Oh, the USG
that
sync player.
Yeah, that is basically a placeholder thing because I'm testing different players. This might be one I replace it with, but if this one is giving more issues, then yeah, definitely that one won't go in.
If it's local, that's fine.
I think, yeah, the way that this one works is I think it spawns the actual video player, which is interesting.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, also have like here you see like the live streams on here. And when you get close, you see like the TV effects as well, like all the pixels.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Seems a little low resolution.
Yeah.
Or what did you call it for that?
Okay, yeah, something happened in the room.
So, and these, yeah, these, how'd you call it? The videos, but
Oh, yeah.
those are like a massive like GIFs, sort of.
I'm still getting some of it. Somebody just started a video, is why.
Spreadsheet of how'd you call it?
Yeah, that's because someone loaded. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not use the player,
Please
guys.
not touch
It's
the
really
video
bad.
players for now, because
I think I'm.
So now we know why.
please stay away from the video
That
players.
was
for
Meetup.
now,
He did it.
Okay, this was like an experimental player that I should have deleted before the tour. But
Immediately. That was me.
When a hidden avatar is going to be their proper height?
You said it right in the middle of what they were trying to figure out the lag was.
I don't know if you can hear me,
I don't
Stabby.
like people. Oh, Rubik's lagging a bit.
I probably am.
Oh wait, now he's alive.
Stabby, can you hear me? Test.
Hey, Stabby, can you hear
You
Rubik?
cannot hear me.
yeah,
Oh.
You
yeah, I
can?
can hear you. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, am I for you?
Having desync issues again?
Walking around the place.
Yes.
I'm having a lot of
I don't
desync
think-
issues if everyone's standing around me right now.
We can't stand around.
Okay,
I-
Stabby, if you can hear me, the reflection on the ground is weird.
Can you see me?
I saw you guys.
You're walking
but it's
away
fine.
from me. Okay, you're
Oh, I don't
walking.
know.
I'm just walking all over. You're probably.
You're not even
Oh.
like close to
I'm
each
standing
other.
in place now in front of you.
Oh, you look like you're.
On my
Oh, you're
screen,
going to be a
everyone is
video
just
player.
huddled
You're
together.
probably just seeing a delayed one.
Yeah, she
I'm
desynced for 30 seconds.
I'm still standing
Did
in
you
the
say
same
walk
place
through
you
your head?
were, but
Okay.
now you.
Oh, no. Oh, fine. You just
Right,
ran
you
right
want me to
through me.
bar-
Everyone's desynced. It's great.
Stabby, if you can hear me, the light on the ground is a bit weird because it comes from nowhere.
Yeah, no. If Cyan, are you desynced or no?
I can stand right next to you if I don't think I'm desynced.
I am desynced.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're not
Nine,
desynced,
squid on that.
I'm gonna let you take charge because I don't really know.
Yeah,
Where's Sketchy?
I'm in
this is
another dimension.
basically the
Sketches.
nice stuff in this map.
If anyone can hear me
So
say
cool.
banana hammock. Play Sketchy, sorry.
Yep.
What's that? Let's get you. Go find us. Are we ready to leave or? Yes, I can hear you.
I think so. That's why we're looking for
Yeah,
Sketchy.
you can go to next row. This is basically the new updates. It's not
Hit the
the whole
respawn button.
update.
Let's do this thing.
Well, hold on.
I see Rubik over here. We're ready for a portal, if you can.
Are you ready?
Yeah,
Respawn?
I'll respawn and put it in.
Thank you.
Squid, if you see it, I have respawn up.
Yep. I don't see it.
I don't know
but,
where you think I am, but I'm just following you.
You're still upstairs. You're standing halfway in the glass right here.
Oh, that was a while back, but yeah, I'm just following you.
Shall we just go
Alrighty.
back
Also, just
to the
respawn.
hub?
You take care of it. I'll just watch the map.
Like a really dark cavern.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's like there's objects thing
I
coming
actually
out.
like it more
Turning on the lights low.
without.
Okay.
Hannah's
I'll
lodged
probably,
inside the
yeah.
TV. And you good, buddy?
Did I close it?
Oh, what? Back up.
Really
Shopping a portal.
You were like face
Squid, go ahead. Can you come back
I
forward?
like it actually
There's too many people talking.
Asynchronous
So give us invite plus.
Yes, make an invite plus.
Yeah. Lots of people.
Hmm.
Okay.
Please don't stand in front. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Wow.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
The next one.
Going in.
Alright, I'm a hook tutorials.
I don't know if you guys can see me, but there's a portal.
Yeah.
I don't see any portal.
Oh no. Where are you guys? If you're still upstairs hearing my voice, portal is bound by spawn, so you're probably either gonna have to join off of us.
Oh yeah, if no one can see the portal, or if you desync, just use the menu to join.
Portal's downstairs, like at spawn. I don't know where you're going, but you're still upstairs.
Everybody's desyncing.
If you're near me, Cyan, I don't know where you are. There's no portal, so I'm gonna have to use the menu. The portal, it's literally probably going to wait until whoever dropped the portal comes down here and drops it.
Sorry, Squid.
Spawn a whole bunch of like saucers. Not sure what I'm gonna
Wow.
do.
It's a really big map. It's massive in size. Like my what?
I mean, like they'll literally be the only things that cast light in this world.
that's
So
cool.
I don't know. Maybe it'll be okay.
No, I can still see the light.
Oh, what is this?
for the
Yeah, you can just toggle it on and off for yourself.
Yeah, a lot of people could not get out of the previous world.
Circle. Can I try it? Oh.
So I realized something. It's not a very Gen avatar.
Wow.
You know, it's so hard to hear you because of
Wow. Oh
everybody.
yeah,
toggle
my
everyone
FPS
else's
is
lights.
actually okay.
I
Am I toggling yours because you took it first?
Look at you only. Perfect. No, that's
Okay, I don't know.
Wow.
No,
Because when I click, it doesn't do anything. So
I'll grab a...
try it.
Oh, what? Really?
The lights are not local. by the
Try
way,
with that
because
guy
they're
over there.
not local.
When I toggle it on and off, it works.
Oh,
What
nice.
do you mean they're not local?
Mate,
Yeah, I
thought
see
you
that.
wanted it to work.
People.
This one I see. Shit.
Okay, we should probably, if we have this many lights, should we, are we waiting for people to spawn in to explore?
So I think Squid might be the only
It's
person.
not much to explore.
Or there's a couple people. Squid and
Yeah, there isn't really much to explore. It's just this room and then another room upstairs with a mirror. At the moment.
Okay.
Well, we gotta see the other room.
Is this one?
Is everybody just standing in front of the mirror?
You want to talk about it?
Lipstick that didn't look too good, so I did one of those, like the geisha, like a little red dot. But, I made it cyan instead.
I really want to change it to my monster avatar, but Fiona won't block me.
Just do it.
She hates that thing.
Alright, so I have my own reflection.
Sketch you.
No, it's like...
Sketchy, why do you actually have like no floor? Like you have to go through on the rocks.
I can stand here.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. That's a chasm.
Don't worry about it. Okay. Let's make the wall.
No, don't worry about it. It's good. Don't worry about it. It's just gas.
It's just.
Oh, that's my fault. I thought it was an actual floor at the bottom.
Nope, there's nothing down there.
Really cool though.
No, I fell to my death.
Mm-hmm.
So the light is gone now.
I'm sorry.
Well.
It respawns.
Oh, fine.
Sorry. No, you're not.
No, it's fine. Just like whenever I see that avatar, you get it hidden until I see you next. Basically.
I'll switch back to the guy.
Oh, but I was saying that this isn't a Fiona avatar; it's a Jen avatar.
Yeah, that's odd.
Because of the blonde.
For some reason they don't work.
No, I don't know. It's just
The light sources, what?
I'm toggling
they
on.
don't
I can't explain it.
Ziffer's
Light
light.
from me.
Yeah, those are just like butt cheeks.
Oh, well,
feels
one
different.
works for me, but I think the other one's messed up.
Oh my.
Does anyone see this light?
There might be too many light sources in here because they're real time.
Do you see Ziffer's line turning on and off now?
No, I don't see the one.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any light
I'm seeing.
generated from that one there.
This one, no, but I'm controlling the one Keir has in his hand
Yeah, it was
right
the
now,
same
which is
thing.
fine.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
yeah.
turn
It's
that one on and off
local
again, 'cause I
for
don't see
you, but it only toggles the
Yeah.
Only one of
That
them in
light
the
over
world, I
there.
think.
Is that what it
Did
is?
you see that in the
Probably
log,
the same
maybe?
light.
Yeah, I think it's local for you, but it only like I was toggling yours when I first entered this world.
Yeah.
But
So if I turn
yeah, I
it,
wasn't
it's like
able
a
to toggle
switch.
mine.
Okay, and then you can.
Is it talking this one?
So you take what ownership at the beginning, and then that's it.
I think maybe just all of them are toggling one light bulb.
They probably just copied the trigger and then didn't update.
No, I copied the thing with the trigger on it, but I think one of them doesn't work properly.
So, wait, are they animated or just like toggle
That one
component?
turns that one on.
Just toggle component.
I think they're all just pointing to one object, so you might need to go back and re-update the links.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna have a different kind of light thing. They're just like a temporary light source.
Are we gonna have him snap to the hand instead?
Oh, Squid's here.
Far away.
Yeah, my app crashed on the last invite I got, which is weird.
But yeah, this delayed bug or whatever, like needs a canning.
I don't know. That's a brainstorm.
Which one?
Everybody getting desynced when you have really low frame rates.
Yeah.
Networking? Yeah.
Yeah. That happened to me last instance.
So I will
I
point
posted
out.
a GIF of basically the logs when that happened, and it's probably just due to network traffic. Like you have an abundance of network traffic, and then your system can't catch up. Because it's going through all these messages, which I mean is supposed to be what it's supposed to do because it's supposed to process all messages in order. It's just like
15, which means that people
if
join
there's
as
too many
friends, there will be
messages coming
30,
in, then
which also is how many
I mean, I
people
think
we have right now.
then nothing's gonna.
We should probably compare like the people who like get that versus the people who don't. 'Cause I have not seen it, but I probably have a like okay or better CPU or something.
Yeah, it's probably related. Like your
I haven't
ability
seen
to
anyone get
process
back.
messages as they're coming in.
When someone is desynced, they just
Right, to actually catch up. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I did post a message, actually, there's like an error 500 message, maximum number of retries reached, or something like that. Something bad has happened. It's actually said in the log.
So it should
So,
just at one point
I posted
stop
that
and
message. Yeah, it might just give up after a time, and then...
Well, whatever it is, you probably shouldn't be dropping buffered triggers kind of thing, but you could like ignore some player updates until like hitting the recent one.
I mean, that's kind of what's happening, I think, is like every
no,
player
I'm saying-
updates, probably like voice and player updates are the first thing to get dropped, and then it just tries to crunch through all the buffered triggers, and if there's too many at some point, it just kind of gives up, I'm guessing. Something breaks.
Well,
That's my theory anyways.
It seems like they're not dropping players though; they're just delaying them.
Yeah, they don't actually drop out. Yeah, they just get delayed.
So that's yeah.
Which
makes it worse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which means you can never catch up.
Yeah, well, that's exactly it. Like you're constantly trying to catch up, and you're delayed on other people's clients because you can only send out your messages so fast while you're trying to crunch through all these incoming messages. And,
So I think for me, it's like they're still sending them out normally. It's just they have me super far behind. And voices are always up to date. It's just positions of the players are wrong. Like they're a minute ago. So like Squid would definitely hear my voice like real time, but my position was like like I said 1 to 5 minutes ago.
Interesting. I think it is related to like trigger traffic and just network traffic in general. But, yeah, as to the exact nature of that interplay.
Well, whatever it is, we need to make it canny because
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll be known otherwise.
See if we can make a world that can repro it, and just have a world that will broadcast like several hundred triggers in one frame and see what.
I mean, it
happens.
could also be a thing like the number of players cause it too. This is a big event.
Yeah.
You need to get 40 people to do a test on that.
Well, with Stabby's world, I think it was one of those triggers that's broadcasts out to everyone, and then they broadcast out to everyone back.
Over-buffering.
So if you have like 50
Or over-broadcasting.
50 players, you'll have 50 squared.
Yeah.
Which would be 2,000. Yeah. wasn't too bad.
I've been free yesterday in the VRChat world where there were like 30 people there, and I had the same shit. People were just moving really slow. And
Right, I was wondering. Yeah, there were things being spawned. There were things being spawned. So I was wondering what was being spawned in that world. And it's spawning screens for each person. That's kind of interesting. I've never heard of that approach. But I don't do anything with video players. They have never worked for me, like ever in VRChat. I have never seen a video playing for me in VRChat.
Yeah.
It's hard to do when you're working on stuff.
Yeah, seems
Not sure why.
I only ever used it once, and that was for a Twitch stream, which played fine half the time.
Okay.
Goodbye, ball.
I mean, there were times long ago it worked, but it's not working now.
Just tell people to shut up. I don't need to
I'll need the shut up thing.
Yeah.
Quickly, hide them in
Cyan, could you make everyone shut up? Alright, Strongbad, start talking to shut up.
All right, shut up, everybody. I have made the absolutely ill-advised decision that I'm gonna make that we are gonna test out my elevator VR project with not the recommended maximum of 15 people, but everybody here at once. So turn on your sound effects. This is gonna be one hell of a mess.
Everybody be small. Or skinny, at least. Be skinny. Be skinny. Be skinny.
The fart wins.
Dumb.
Katsuno said none of my avatars are skinny.
First one to fucking fall off the map wins.
Okay, I have everybody as straight
taking
men,
these balls
except for a
with
few
me.
people.
God damn
Okay,
it.
Portal!
It's elevator source. Let's go.
Yeah, Splanks told me about it. Oh, almost fell.
Amazing.
Should have respawned. Okay.
This room's too small for respawn. Tiny sketchy.
Wow. Will we fit in the elevator?
Oh, fuck.
We'll find out.
Will we fit?
Well,
I'm gonna be crushed into a fucking jam. I'm gonna turn into bloody jam in there. They're gonna crush
Are you
me
gonna
to death.
Are you Jet? Are you Sherry? No, you. Are you Sherry? Wow. Pop the Sherry.
Yeah, this is going to be a very crowded elevator.
Cyberbank.
Wait, this elevator's bigger than I thought. What? Hard light!
This is what I tried to get you guys to
Yes.
play.
That's small avatars.
Yeah, he's small.
Small.
Slow to the ground.
This is the elevator mode where you just
It's low to the ground. I guess it's kind of wider than usual.
Okay, if we're going for low to the ground avatars, I got one.
Do you drive a Chevrolet movie theater?
Wow. That's a cute avatar you got there. Wow.
Placeholder until I put their final post.
Very
There we
cute.
go.
Nice.
Tiny Cyan.
Wow.
Tiny.
Chibi science.
Tiny.
Vivarian has the smallest
Oh, wait.
by far.
Yeah.
Yeah, so small you can see him.
Is it
Oh.
time? Are we serious?
Let's look at the chair. There's no chair on it!
Might as well just say, everybody.
I mean, I could go smaller, but I'm not doing that. It's actually difficult to get out of.
Yeah.
This is the elevator song.
Everybody in the elevator. This hype train has
Hello,
no brakes.
Sketcher.
Yeah. Turn off nameplates, otherwise it's gonna get bad.
Floor 5, please.
Turn off your
Oh, God.
nameplates. Okay.
Oh, I hear music.
Wow.
You didn't turn on your sound effects. You've made a mistake.
They're on the place.
I need to make myself taller.
Music.
How you
Hello,
doing?
Sketcher.
From Rocking
Have
Tunes.
an elevator conversation.
In the back of the elevator.
Yeah, I know the game dev thing. You know the elevator
Yeah.
pitch.
Might feel like a sausage,
Yeah.
but it's
Elevator
not.
pitch
I
time.
can.
Can I get some?
I can increase my pitch.
Feel that
Like
roll
this.
thing.
Your elevator pitch.
Oh no, the alligator that keeps smacking me.
Hard light?
Talking about
Hard life.
It needs a chair.
It's been a while.
Yeah, you need a chair on it.
My pitch
This
doesn't
isn't
go
my
so
avatar,
high.
so I can't add it.
I haven't been
I
getting
can
on
do this
because I've
one
been
though.
working on that.
Elevator pitch. There you go. That's elevator pitch.
So how long is the delay? Oh, did we finally get something?
The door's gonna open.
Uh-oh.
It's away.
Uh-oh. Oh no, you guys, we made a mistake. Oh, no! Oh no, my shoes!
Short avatars were a mistake.
Short
Taller avatars.
I'm so sad we're
Oh, my
dead.
eyes.
Crocodile. Come on, everyone.
Let me in. I think the water bill for Titanic's fucking huge because of the
Let me in.
What? Did you hear how mad I was?
Oh, is that it?
Oh, that's
Wow.
Fury.
Wow.
Oh, this is a banger.
See the water empty hit my OCD
Oh, this is
hard.
my jam.
Oh, I can do song bands.
Are the songs randomized, or are just
Yes,
are any of
everything
the
is randomized.
songs- Everything. Okay, good.
Even how long it takes till we reach the end is randomized.
Oh,
So we could be here for hours.
I found the channel of the guy that
Oh, I
made
have an upper
a
limit.
lot of early Club Penguin assets. Like the music, the 3D models, the clothing, and all that shit. I've been watching his shit, and I've been super inspired. I wanna do more Club Penguin shit.
Thanks for accepting me.
I've been doing Club Penguin shit like for the past 3 days.
I wonder how we're gonna die this time.
This is the best
I'm
ever.
really good metallic on
There's
that.
a penguin over there. He was so
Oh,
inspired
that's
by it. I
surreal.
felt inspired as well.
That's good.
That's great.
Oh god.
Pretty funny.
Let me out. I want to join it.
Yeah,
Get off on
There's
the
a thing in Gmod.
Wait, that is a thing in Gmod?
Hey, person with the crocodile, switch to something smaller.
Hard light.
Sit in the way. Sorry.
Song sound like a father at the beginning.
Oh, I remember this song.
It's just me.
Yes, this is.
Yes.
I've been on this elevator since 2004. Yes, we have elevator. We have music contributions from GM3, Snipe Slow, 1029 Chris, and they're not implemented yet. But we're also getting songs from Cause and Effects.
So you're gonna show it on the screen?
I might actually. I kind of like the the concept of doing that, so I'll probably implement that.
Hey, Stromberg, I know the deadline was like 2 weeks ago, or I don't really
Look at that desktop use.
can I suggest my music as well? I got like one track that might be suitable for an elevator.
Free hugs.
Actually, sure. Why not?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Covered in blood.
Andre,
Oh.
No, it's Desert Bus. God damn it.
Oh
Where's
my
the bus?
god.
Oh my god, it is! Here it comes! Here it comes!
Hey, no one ever gets on that anymore.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey guys,
I
when
missed
the
this
door
bus.
opens, guys, when the door opens, can we not all stand at the door? We all can stand back and actually see.
It's a full set.
I
I
don't know how to say it, Fiona, but that's just kind of how it works.
Okay.
That's just how people work.
I saw the tumble.
That's expected. That's an expected operation. You can utilize. Only thing I can recommend is that using personal space might help, because in elevator source, people would fade away when you got near them.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good shout.
I'll change the sound a bit smaller.
What are you doing?
Oh, refrain this.
It's ketchup, right?
Oh, I forgot I have personal space now.
Okay.
Personal space isn't working this time.
Oh,
Oh, does it not work on Friends? Is that what it is?
I can't let go.
What?
Personal space apparently doesn't work on Friends.
Oh fuck, you're right. Never mind. Yep, personal space is useless. Never mind.
I'll just
Yeah,
stand here.
You can use
Unfriend everybody.
It's always on so you can
Alright, I'm clearing my friends list. You're all not my friends anymore.
That's why I made the doors. That's why I made the doors bigger, by the way.
Sport? Oh, that's weird.
No.
It's weirdly 3D.
No. Yeah.
Okay, what the fuck is
Too much?
I don't.
I'll have you know
There's
that
audio,
everybody is
there's
seeing a
audio.
different picture.
Oh, mine's like a bird coming out of the sun.
Like a ring that's
Oh,
that's clever.
But this floor itself is randomized within the
Mine
randomized.
could be a penis. I don't know.
So is the whole point to make everybody
My brain hurts right now.
Who's the rock?
Yes.
I like it.
I love
Wait,
that.
was that part of the world, or was that the Avatar
Wait.
of the rock?
No, the Avatar was a rock.
This music, what the fuck is... Why do you have unused Pokemon music in here?
Holy crap! Someone else recognizes it.
Where?
A gamer.
Like 670.
Actual
gamer game in this elevator.
Pokemon game is this?
Unused Pokemon.
Well, red and blue.
It's, yeah, like it was like some unused music or something.
It's unused and damaged. So this is a repaired version of the unused song, but it's still missing the percussion track because it just wasn't there in the first place.
Why are you so small compared to me?
I could eat you.
I have a lot bigger arms than you.
No, there's a community meetup.
Wow.
I want to leave.
Enough XP.
You can live in my
Straight
I could accidentally
With
just
the
like
ice
step
Tapping
on
on the other
you.
side of the elevator, man.
That doesn't taste like
Wow.
a game, Pushy.
What this?
Oh my god.
The voice?
Alright. Now you see,
That's the person to be solving.
now you see, clipping outside the elevator is actually going to be fixed before release. I have a thing to stop that.
Oh, no, no!
I hate this. I hate it, and I hate it.
Next floor, please.
Why did I switch off
I
my
don't
phone?
like it.
I could have fired spears at him.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Oh,
That was like the worst one. What the hell, man?
G1. We will never
That was
escape
some
it.
nightmare
It
fuel.
will
Kind
never
of a
go
twisted
away.
mind.
God.
I didn't like it at all.
How long
That
are we
was
here for, by the way?
Turned
How
my
many do you
ass
have?
upside down.
There are a total of 18 floors right now. We will only visit between 11 to 14 of them.
Things coming towards
How
me.
many have we gone to?
I've only been here for
Perfect then. Okay.
The expansion
That's a
pack will
good
bring us
I'll
to
music.
about
go
30
get
floors.
drink. I'll be back. Yeah.
Oh, this is
Make
a
sure to
great
teabag my
I'm
corpse.
only going to increase the amount of floors you visit to about to 15.
Okay.
I'll have to go on it multiple
I have
times
a
to see them all.
question.
Yeah?
Yes.
Is it decided how many floors like beforehand, or is it just like it eventually makes up its mind?
I have randomization systems nested in randomization systems. It's horrifying.
What if it loops
Oh,
back around to
God.
being in a sequence?
All randomization's determined on the spot.
Oh, this is a
my
throwback.
No!
I like
Is
this
anybody
one.
else loading?
This is
The
great.
old school one.
I miss
I like
it.
this one a lot better.
It has the space
I don't like
that's
the-
not there.
I don't like the new
that's attention to
new loading
detail.
shit. I miss the
It
old.
used to piss me off when I had them two lines next to each other like that.
About this.
About the
Incredible.
bad
Wow.
loading
That's
screen with the
nothing.
not poorly spaced.
Oh my god, oh, we got a chat.
Is that it? Oh, the loaded thing!
He's died.
Hank got
People,
killed.
yeah.
He got his head got smoothed.
Very authentic. Didn't even load.
What is it?
Green elevator music. Hell yeah.
A one-time payment per month. Oh, I see.
That's how they get you. They come on those.
Yeah.
What voice is that?
Incredible.
1029, Chris.
Your eyes don't fit in your face. Oh yeah, now that you say it, I can see a duck in front of me right now. Please don't do this.
Very Daft Punk.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna set this little screen here to display the name of whoever made whatever floor elevator music's playing.
Yeah.
That'd be
Wonderful
awesome.
itself.
There'll be a credits board
That's
in the end.
Portal
Oh
2.
no.
Yeah,
Is this Portal? Oh.
I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Where's the cube?
Flickering
That
for
was
anybody else.
quite the chug I got.
Avatar probably doing it.
Where's the cube?
Let me in.
Oh, I can even hear the music. Yeah.
Let me out!
Someone just phased through the elevator.
Yeah, I already have a plan fixed for that. I haven't put it in yet.
It disappeared before the elevator goes.
Are you just gonna put like colliders outside so it teleports you back to spawn if they try and do that?
Yep, exactly.
Nice.
You know what you should do? I mean,
Put it like a crash wall. Well,
I don't know. Maybe we got a world like that. Maybe not.
crashes your whole system.
You should probably just make one floor with just green screen, nothing else.
Okay.
This alien knows how to
That seems pretty underwhelming.
Squid, what are you doing out there?
Just a thought.
Ain't business.
Creepy, actually.
Okay.
He's doing elevator maintenance.
Oh my god. No.
Light you.
I'm not trying to do anything.
Or you could add the quote from Star Wars Episode 7. I didn't know there was this much green in the whole galaxy.
I'm gonna remind you, you did sign on to be a floor designer.
Oh no.
Man.
What the fuck?
Why was Squid in there?
Why are you all
Oh my god.
Somebody grab it quick.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
Mike is me.
Here it comes.
Yo, where's Link when you need him?
Guys. I got it. It's fine. Oh shit.
Finish.
Interaction trigger?
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Oh.
So you went out there and found an interaction trigger?
Yeah, there's an actual trigger on it that says grab, but it doesn't do anything.
Oh shoot! I don't know what just happened, but oh okay. I was like, my menus suck.
Door stuck. Door stuck. Oh.
I may have accidentally like blocked somebody. I don't know. So I'm trying to interact with my menu. So if anyone else loads into this world, where are they going to show up? Strong bad.
In the elevator. I have a clever dual spawn system.
Okay, good. Luasis just coming
I've been
in.
meaning to ask about that, but if you like move the spawn location with a buffered trigger, will that make it that every new person who spawns in spawns at that moved location?
No, they will spawn before the trigger, the buffer takes effect.
Yeah. Okay. So how are you doing it?
You don't actually spawn in the lobby. You always spawn in the elevator, but get teleported into the lobby.
I
see. Oh look, this is my stock.
The teleport goes away along with the teleport appears with the lobby.
I see.
It wasn't stuff. It wasn't actual stuff.
What are you doing, guy? Come back here.
Yeah, I don't like how that sheep's staring at that wall. The water's fine. Bye, guys.
You got a problem?
Yeah, that sheep's ready to do that weird shit that dog does across the ground. You know when it wipes its ass? Look at it. It's ready for it.
That's when they have worms, dude.
Oh,
oh, he's gonna do it. What's he doing?
I'm so sleepy.
Oh no.
I'll just sit down here with my.
Oh my god, I hit my wardrobe.
That's the worst use of full body tracking I've seen.
He's leaving a snail trail.
Oh no, jeez.
This song is way too quiet. I need to fix that.
Is
the song playing?
Is that music?
Yeah,
it's very quiet.
It's an ambient track, but I need to increase its volume. We didn't actually get this one during the last test, so I didn't know what to rebalance its volume to.
Yeah, it's fresh from the river.
Hey, the penguin's back.
Oh,
what the hell?
It's the mirror.
It's no mirror.
Imagine this is my stuff.
What if that was like another instance and it had just like medals or something? Like it was like a streamed video play of instances and it's like streamed into us.
If only we could do that.
Dear God. That'd freak me out.
This is the end, guys. It's just gonna be this.
No, wait, come back! No! Stop! Oh.
Doesn't get better than this.
Don't tell us
I think
that.
there really was a mirror flow.
This is classic.
Yes.
Pug.
I don't want this to end. It's beautiful.
Waiting for that little G.
That's a nice.
Oh, you like some kind
And
of
then they have a desktop user that says,
Yes, I
welcome to
would.
Chili's.
That's
When you walk through the door.
Yeah, fresh from the river.
I know. I think this gets
This music
tadpole
makes
in
me
there.
think that a lolly in a tactical vest is about to crash me.
Nuclear tadpole.
Fresh.
Nuclear kiwi.
All I hear is gang avatar loading music. That's all I hear. Flashback
My
and
stuff.
shit.
Yeah, you walk in and you hear some bass boosted shit, and you're like, oh
I
no.
don't think so.
Is it the same
Sad.
person really?
Player has joined.
Molly,
Time to refab.
I hate that. I hate that so much. I
It's
hate that
so
every time I hear it.
stupid.
Any problems I might have.
No.
Oh.
No.
I fear.
Oh.
Oh.
Get out of the fucking door,
Hello?
Piece of shit.
Sorry.
Sean, don't put your head there.
Flashbang!
Oh, heck.
In the
I
trash.
think it's broken.
Oh, wait.
Told you it was a flashbang.
I hate who. Oh, guys.
Who put down the trash can with holes in it over the flashbang? That's like the least appropriate thing you could have done on it.
Yeah,
At least you got it in the trash.
the timing doesn't really match the CS grenade, and that threw me off. It's like, oh, 2 seconds. No, nothing's
exactly. I was like,
around.
look away.
I was hoping it would fade to the Skyrim introduction.
Mr. Flashbang timing is off of Mr. Deleted Pokemon music. You guys know
So
it.
you're finally awake.
That would make for a good floor if the doors opened, everybody's vision whited out, and it faded to the Skyrim intro.
Skyrim.
Hey,
You're finally awake.
Followed by a black plate back to the elevator.
Or even just having it showed Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Works to head. What if you could make it launch Skyrim?
Well,
Now, that would be a cool. That would be a cool world.
Just a game by Bethesda shows up.
Naruto wants Skyrim VR.
It would be so good if you could
Colin
launch
Howard wants to
Skyrim.
know your location.
Oh my god.
I have an elevator idea, and I would like it to be a part of the expansion.
Okay, do it then.
Oh,
You're the Discord.
yes! Oh no!
No.
It's the curse!
360.
That was the curse one.
Oh no!
We don't be like that.
This is so
You broke the PlayStation.
I know you can. Put the disc cleaner in. Put the disc cleaner in.
I have to tell Purdue about
Toothpaste on the
that.
disc, quick!
I was just gonna do the Xbox 360 startup animation.
Put the disc cleaner in. It was a flash.
Really?
Oh.
Whenever that happens, the first thing you do. The second thing you do is get a new one.
So maybe you could
this
make
song again.
this
Okay.
like
Yeah, it's
a
totally
seasonal
random.
thing from time to time. Again with expansions and updates.
I don't think I'm gonna make that many expansions.
Yes, Francis.
I have to eat ice cream later.
drink.
We have so much ice cream.
It is known that a significant number of people missed the deadline and still want in, so I'm letting more floors come in for an expansion.
Wow, thank you for the
also
kiss.
wanted to do something
enjoy.
a little different because they didn't understand the concept of the world. But
How many more floors do we have to go, Strongbad? You know?
it's not.
I've not been keeping count.
At least.
You want some guys?
You said 11 to 14 like 5 or 6 worlds ago.
Yes. Well, no, that's total. I don't know how many we're at.
Oh, it's you in the garbage. You're a garbage person. Congrats.
Well, hey, we're over now. So the penthouse, the penthouse environment I'm working on implementing right now, so it's not here.
Place in pet house. Can it be a pet house?
I love this map.
I would like a pet house.
If you make a pet house, I'll put it in the penthouse.
This was one of the best matches in ages.
Yeah. I literally was just sent the asset an hour or two ago from Senti who made it, so I'll be implementing it in here. There'll be a penthouse. It'll have a mirror. Video panel, beer pong table, various interactables thrown around. Basically, people can just kind of hang out after the elevator's done.
That's what the elevator's for.
Hey, green screen.
Go back in the elevator?
I will note, you guys did not see all the floors because you never will during a single run. Ooh.
Nice.
Very randomized isn't randomized.
Replay value. We got a speed run elevator VR.
Yeah, we're done for now.
Are you good? Yeah, we all gotta open up separate instances and then keep invites on hand for each other. So when we get a new one, we just accept it, say it over Discord like, I get a new one!
Have like a Google Doc open
So
of who's
Squid,
been
the
to
bad
which
news is
world.
no one left the entire time. Everybody
This
stayed
one
for
is
the full
good.
ride, and I
I don't
shocked
even know
by
my
how
own
well the
gestures right
performance
now.
was for everybody in there. That was impressive.
Yeah, that was great.
This is
Yeah.
actually the
Nothing was
first
synced up,
world
was it?
watched
So it was all just...
Everything about this elevator has exceeded my expectations, and I made it, so that's great.
Only the Portal 2 wheat field was laggy for me, everything else was fine.
Yeah, I can believe that.
15.
Everything was fine for me.
I got a big chunk right then, but otherwise it was fine.
I was just sad I didn't see a companion cube.
You're the last one, so if you want to just say, everyone go to their own instance.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess you can say it's over.
Okay, last one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so this is the
Happy
last one.
smile?
So I guess we aren't supposed to really get 40 people into this world. So because it's the last one, what we're gonna do is I guess we can do a bunch of different instances and kind of break up the meetup and just say we're over, we're done.
I wanted to show mine off.
Oh. Is it okay if they go before you?
Wait, is that the real Magic Monkey?
Okay.
Where have you been?
It's not loaded yet, so I'll have to go.
He's not loaded yet.
Well, that's an
Building
issue.
lighting. I'm building.
I got notified a bit earlier.
I said to turn on
You're here
nameplates.
just in time to see the meetup end.
I'm sorry.
You might have to save it for the next one, because this is kind of where everybody splits up.
We're
Okay, that's
pretty
no
much
problem.
done.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
Sketchu, come over here.
You've got a week to make it the best world ever.
Okay.
You wanna see the view?
That's
Are
fine.
you? So you're
Oh,
just,
exactly.
you're,
Have you seen that view?
So slow.
That'd be the best goddamn thing I've ever seen.
Setup locked? Oh, no? Wow.
It's because of my video. It's because of I added like a video to this avatar.
Seriously.
Next week there will be some more elevator songs.
It's the star now.
Implemented
Put the
penthouse
video on
and
Avatar.
also
The Mad Lad.
placeholder posters will now be real posters.
I mean, all
Come back
Sketchu's
so that you
avatars
can
are
see all
like,
the floors you missed.
Someone.
like aesthetic. This is
Look at that.
I mean, this is aesthetic too. Yeah, exactly. This one is nice. Look at that thigh gap. You could live in the valley between those thighs.
I don't want to make it
Oh yeah, did you see the my icon? The icon they have for this avatar now?
Exactly. Yeah.
The what?
Have you seen my avatar's icon now?
Hey guys, could we just clear everybody into the elevator so we can start dropping portals?
Okay.
Everybody back into the elevator.
Oh, no, not again.
Once my controller stops being dead.
When I
Can we do that?
select you, it shows you sound
In the elevator.
How many people actually respawn?
Oh great, now both my controllers are dead.
Been to this world.
I might get off on this
Go
thing
first.
we
Should I put up the portal or?
Yeah, we're splitting up the meetup's done, guys. We're splitting up into different instances, and we're just.
I'll try and refresh me then.
My controllers are done, so I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna head out and get stuff recharged.
I'm gonna burn
Sorry, Ruben.
Now show Avatar.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Oh, the 2D picture for it now?
You must be a right person later.
Yep.
Hey, no abuse until
I
penguin.
am university student. I
Just gonna go ahead and.
Please hide me. I am good. I am a genius.
I made so many fucking hats, dude.
No, it still shows you. It's like Donald Duck in that you're offline.
Go to details. I don't know if anyone else is gonna join this instance.
20.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I just
I'm
threw
getting
that
a top
together on
portal.
Photoshop there.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna see.
I can't hear your voice, Jason.
with the flow shader as well. I'm gonna see what I can dig.
We were just you just joined, but we're just gonna get off though.
Oh hell no.
Well, okay.
You toggle, very nice.
Rest of the people.
Did Rubik just go in?
Alright, let's go.
He did. Okay, I guess
We'll go next one. Yeah.
No,
Not everybody can fit, but okay.
Is it the last one?
Well, no, that's fine. We're splitting up into multiple instances.
No, I'm saying Rubik already went in, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so this is it. Which, by the way,
That's fine.
I'm
Good.
just gonna,
Can I
I'm
show you
just gonna go
something?
get breakfast.
Perfect. That sounds like
sure.
a good idea. Wow.
Okay, are you ready for this? Wait, I just
I'm
have
just
to
gonna
enable it first.
Wow.
Okay, so
I'm hoping Squid follows, but I can't exactly say. I didn't want to interrupt everybody to say Mako said hi. But yeah, Octi, I guess we didn't see your floor, so we'll have no idea what it'll be. I spawned facing a wall.
Oh, did everybody do that?
There you are. And look at you, standing alone in the dark. Why? I am a terrible host. Here, take my light.
Weird light.
I know my way around well enough without it.
Goes through people.
Looks like one of the
There
shaders.
is plenty to see. All you have to do is look.
Why is it
But
flashing?
don't be surprised if something looks back. Treasures may hide.
What's flashing?
Even the darkest
Some lighting
corner.
artifacts here or something.
I was just closing up. But don't
Yeah.
let that concern you.
I see it too.
When it's time for lights out.
It's the roof. If you look at the roof, you got the moonlight
Well, I
coming
have a
in.
few deliveries to.
The moonlight. It's directional. Oh, maybe it's.
Out for the
Oh
night.
no, it's the shadow.
Maybe I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
need a light in here.
Oh, no, that's the first time I've seen it in this
Very
world.
well, my friend.
For those who haven't, you can click on the purple, like magenta thing over there. And in the meantime, if you can reach, that you can click on the lock next to the grate on the ground. It's a bit difficult. Should probably increase it. Look at the character. It should play an animation if you've done it correctly.
No sound
He
on
has
him.
yoinked the lock.
So the thing is, for some reason, they made the whole animation and didn't make sound for the beginning of it. In the demo, the final demo, they decided to only keep the last part where he jumps out and then leaves. Well, I guess the sound doesn't play at all. Well, fuck it. Yeah, I've learned a few things about the entire thing. There's for some reason colliders on the drapes, like the curtains, and there's an animation where something comes in and comes out, and the colliders on the curtains makes everything move. But yeah.
There's a big fella in the roof now.
Yeah. So what the thing I'm gonna do is use the post-processing stack to make when he finishes yelling, I'm just gonna make a fade to black for like half a second, maybe a second, and remove him. That way it's not always stuck, and it's not like make an effect as if you pass out or I don't know.
Could you not just do like just make him slide away rather than obscure player's vision?
Slide away. Well, he has his hands in the ceiling, so I don't know if I could, but it would be
You could
weird.
slide in a specific direction.
Oh, but it's not going to be animated.
Fair.
Also, I wasn't expecting the shadow artifact to happen in this
Yeah, I'm not sure what's
world.
happening. There's
Shadow
kinda
artifact?
everywhere, even outside the building.
Yeah.
What?
The circle.
Oh, that.
Yeah, I thought it was it at first because there's supposed to be lightning, but that's not it.
So I called Roshan. How long does it take for him to show up? I heard him roar.
Yeah, 60
Couple
seconds.
minutes. Oh, a minute.
I see that parrot up there. Very quiet.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't understand how ONSP and 3D spatialization does anything because this is too quiet.
Here it comes.
Where did you get this?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
The Valve, what is it called? The lab demo. It's a Unity project, so I just extracted it.
Oh,
Since
I
they
didn't
gave
know
me
it was.
permission.
I didn't know you could just you didn't rip it. Like it's just available.
No, I went through the ripping process, but I had no other
Okay.
choice because they couldn't do any custom work for me. That was the agreement. It was like, yeah, you can use our stuff, but we can't do any work for you. I was like, okay, I can do it myself. Just rip the whole thing. Yeah, ONSP doesn't do anything. Shit.
I mean, we've actually found more bugs with ONSP enabled than having it disabled.
Yeah. So, and if I disable the thing in the build, I know that the enable 3D whatever, everything is extremely loud, and that's even worse. So, that's it. Yeah, just basically the only thing I had to show was the shopkeeper, because now the blend shapes actually work.
The shrinking mechanic for you, so you can actually shrink down onto the table and stuff.
That'd be awesome.
Like,
that's the only thing I don't think I can do without making a duplicate of the world, which I don't want to do.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, you could potentially just use the same world and just like
That went too slow.
move it over to a new place in the world locally, and then you move all the other people
Yeah.
over there, and then you scale it up.
I mean,
That way
it should
there's
just
only
be an
one
option
world model.
in the SDK.
Just like you put, yeah, I guess it should be.
Scale player.
But yeah, you could potentially do something like that. It'd be funky in certain places, but
Also, the light you saw at the beginning, the shopkeeper has in his hand is 3 real-time lights. I don't know why they did it that way, but it's 2 lights facing each side, as big as they could, so that it does like they can't for some reason do 180. It's weird. And a third light that shines behind the hand. So when I saw Sketchu's light earlier, I think I should replace it with that because it's just like
It looked
costs
to me
less
like
and
it was
looks
like
more
it was just a quad with a shine on it. That's in his hand.
It's 3 spotlights, one facing each way and another for like the rest. That's not, which seems really weird to do that
You
way.
have your
but
guy.
Probably had a reason.
It's my guy.
Oh, nice. That's the avatar.
Uh-huh.
Is his name Seven?
Yeah, his name is Seven.
I'm gonna send you an invite. But...
Thanks to Rubik, I think, right?
Yeah, we saw the submissions for Quest avatars, and they're all fantastic. And I didn't explain the 7 name because
Well, I'm not very creative, okay?
says the dude with the custom avatar. Yeah.
I'm not very creative when it comes to words.
No.
Me no words so good, you know?
people are in this world.
I know that.
Okay, I think I'm gonna get up now.
I'm gonna make the Drodo follow the shopkeeper instead of players or an object. That way it's just gonna
Before you-
run out the door with him. And that's it.
I was late to this event because I didn't realize it had started. Where do I go to see if it's stealth or not? Is there a server for it?
Should I say that again? Oh, to hear like events? Like hear
Yeah,
things?
this event, this...
Yeah, there's an event, our official VRChat events Discord, like that has like pings for all the different events. This being one of them.
Oh, I did not know this.
Yeah, we can give you the link.
The only VR server I'm in is the prefabs one.
Oh. Yeah, there's a
Like,
lot
that's
of
it. I'm not even...
VRChat Discords out there.
Not even the official one.
You should be.
Yeah.
I never got around to it.
I'll send you an invite.
Okay.
Alright, let me get off.
Yeah.
It's looking great, Rubik.
It is.
See you. Thank you.
See ya.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
And with that, the stream is over. Thank you guys for watching. Until next week. Bye.